Na trade and Ponyanko Ponasi so actually the 25th of February 2022 kaka akoko benumusu sane kanana kaka akoko benumusu wo bon sem se otiase bon sem manyame bon sem manyame se onyame medase metiase it's good when your life nso anu maka afia mankwa enye automatic se okoda oh sorry Ebibia me sorry am da nyame asu yam say afia mankwa se bi okay there the crew surprisingly me sorry ya no no WhatsApp na be see me to say afia mankwa se bi okay there serious ko ni pa be brentima sorry o omaka
me say me dey say me die say ya ese bi na die so no die no kra mu
omaka onti sa anyo manase waka wonu nyina na enra mo na nyame adom mo pon adwuma makoda so fa
me say say kwabna wo fie kura bedu ha no
me say ade ba kwa asama kan me kura me hu say me say aka say anopa wa na wa hye watade are you guaranteed say nyimire wa na
abawura na Adom ne free so dia wudi
ya
adom na keke
ye mobo se
me se akokọ kra won fa so
ye mobo se
akokọ
ma ni nyina mo nyame de chew sa dia still be positive ka chew so nyame de a chew enti de ye na se fata se onipa wo ye e ma ho e ma on peso aso e ma on ma e ma obusua e ma on man e ma o party eno na se se wo ye adwene mu da wo
Ti anyumi a yede edwometo anyumi a yede ewura mu ye pa.
Eh good in several kaka.
Den na memfa na Awurade ase.
Memfa na wase.
Woni yiyi a wo ye ma ye den nyina.
Yeah.
Ya me mum pa so charge yanki aso ba hye o.
Na hwede ye koso kura Russia na Ukraine. 3x4 power kakra we. Hwede ye koso. Na ono kura 2 million na. You know.
No so who me we do ojo 5 first west. Kwa banka betu ya.
E be hwe puti ani mo de ye gaga ze me ntweme fa me si wa obaye wa dwe so be kari be no be chia ya me si akwa ofuso o ye superhuman being bia na be no enyantete afi Vladimir Julian so o si o ye ade a esisi you know enke akoma to him omo ano munyima agora omudi
ya bompa ye nua mo
that's very worrying Ghana for
na ho na school for
no ho na no a kuzi otie kuzi se na emu orem
ba ene ayi de mi hu online ye mame foreign affairs Shelly Ayokobotri also mugusu very soon
very good
omo be hwe na omo de omo ba because enu kwan so omo ho kokire omo sa na me.
Okay, so it's a Friday.
Yeah,
if you want to join us or a conversation, Mabeka home answer the news number in 0302 2117016.
Hey, I could do 6. Hey, bra.
Yeah. And if you that, the camera extension of 2 figures.
So what would the lines in the Biakawana?
The lines in the Ghana Telecom. 0302 Ghana Telecom. I said,
Ghana Telecom.
Because it may be a count.
And I would have.
Hey, Makoma.
Hey, yeah, queer my bread, yeah, queer, she says, Ghana Telecom.
0302 2117016. It's a weekend.
Now, Pierre Wada.
Now, Chimuni, come on, the houses episode 102 before catching. 18 coin, come. You didn't come or headline beer, or be a hint houses over to you, 0302 2117016.
And some of Baba Crown and Rasa, ye, school.
Yes,
Cabana. I know a penny tomorrow. I know a penny being so frame or a hobby or see baby day. KJG and your KJB. KJG. Also, there was school never. I'm sorry, a contractor.
Okay.
Was here we were bosso. Na cap plastering no near dear. A buy share bosso or this can be manuals as NY. Onye and so or mama school for no aquatinum a mano.
All right.
Barbelo can I
say mano a but only can to the boss.
Oh my catcher no
I fat chopper and the concomo. I didn't see Cabin Brennan and
coffee. Jumana Triana can't better on in the family almost ready.
So only some cassa.
Brasamia does a papa passa dear chi, you were feeding Adom TV, and more quaba, edase.
Mejoso or buy him a farmer qua Tamakru or him my papa be. Or him ma ne hucha radio stations, TV station, a war on my Ghana, then Kasa, it to me manipa in Yankwa. And the mere ma conta, Comra Esante, ọman hene commerçante nyankopon kamo ho
amen
na minchia ne boss onabo branch champon ene abitifi DC azega Japan ene constituency chairman Kokwado ena nanado danko ekufuado se nyame amoti ase ma menka bi nchire mustation we metuma kase mudamufua se ne resafu bia be koso oman Ghana awana nado amembuma woma commerçante post money because mustation we mimi station bebru o should mani binne ya waya na to se Ghana creative station kre no kwasi etie medamase papa nyankopon hiramu commerçante metie no na bonde ba akọ da yem se emaya me so ma me ba akọ mpa so ma me any problem apart from it ni pia wo edase na no
menum ko me de se de bia me de se mo en
na so de fi akokọ de o mpe
efi akokọ de
so o kan no na ye ka kire wo nti
me kan no ye ka kire me ti me ko so no mu sa
nti so ye mu na wo fa ye ko
me so mu na me mpia mo nko
sa ntu de atu yi a na nso ebesi uyi
nti me so mu sa na me mpia mo nko
sa ntu de atu yi a na nso ebesi uyi
me de utu yi a
o de no wa bontenya ha
ana ebesi uyi ebesi me yi
sa
nti me so me mpia mo nko Zero 211-701 Ekosi 4 Alex Machi apop to say
oh nyame adom ayepa
Alex akwara di musu say
oh masama kakra me kan say school dan no omo keka die no kuranim bi e problem amai nti the other chance aban entrenani emhe media atoso bi enso awofo no so aban ma me ya yaso yanke kan saase say betimi di aboa yankola because nkola no ya daache say ti say timbo because ya di ani to aban ko anso a ebe ya din aman
okay
yaso yanke kan saase kakra say betimi di aboa yaso yama ana samba akusu bi hampa eno so ere me ka ene de zoom lion fo a omo prapra fichire no omo atikurum omo akatua so omo situa no na ni nje ho ati na watwi obi efa mo ba mo nso bi ma je omo sika da bi so nsa nka ne na ebe ere na nipa na ya adwuma nti ni stress zoom lion fo sa no so monka na omo mo
yeah, that's it. Zoom lion. Doctor Omanuso.
Doctor Oswahu. Facebook nso ebi mu aba Enes Zakli. Watch ya Nancy Owusu enso wa ha na ha Hemedez Fida Hayford. Mamenka Fida Hayford no. Ono takrade kwesimintim. Happy weekend to us all. Yeah, that's papa. Osi yima.
Doctor.
Doctor no pay ye mu ache dase.
Yeah, we have a fear my quite crew. Meeting Doctor Mentor.
Yo. Yeah, that's it, papa.
Yeah, I'm a party of Minchia on the Oman in the Covenant Sante.
Ejoso.
Juma Palm, Bonaminchia, former Minister of Tourism, Honorable Catherine, Abrima Fuku, Namichi Honorable Kwesibozo, the Excellency and another Damo Kufado, Honorable Franco Payan. The reason for this week, one can send him the brave. The media deba point ham say. Your current MC as the year or Evare Ajamodura or Axim. Oba Omahene. Only say in Juma and another Kufado or any former MC, any former MP, a year. If you sure and can buy and could beat me and after us on Menoka and Oban, which me friend and Nippon Waden and Quashe. It's a bassa at the Ohana at the Ediba constituency. Oba Tito Evare Ajamodura in Juma Edimoha or when here Janabia, a Janabia 1 year you, Akasi de Biano. MC Timinko, which me up at 12 Yashani, no mummy. Chip compound. O my Akasi didn't tell me Gusu Crampon, over coordinating the Quaco on Coy. It's the best class on my pain. Then some among friend of Muntunu for not telling you money and Yanko because the Bassa are binding is Canadian airborne worker.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, the toast simply for Bamway, a woman, number and Casasana Bay, but also the
yeah, that's a papa, Yamin Shaw. Now, Johnny Kwansa, water consia, mochia, a horn washing free, that's Yakosia Boaje, a war Dubai, and our all haze. Is a boss ever Hakra to Dubai, Bob They say about 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9. About by 9. About 9. By 8:30. Yada se papa pasa o share. Alhaji. Oh, wako. Alhaji Idrisu Haruna Fela said, but you have to set 2 anchors at 6 p.m. news. Hey, na he no really free. Okay. Okay, ono de na dwene e na abanti no yada mo se papa ya mi hira mo se ye ban from mamu ahomachi se ya mo so mo gebre na mo hwe bi school no ho nsam na de problems no so nti cracking chumru said the oman kan ye no nandi krom yenye specific for now so because Saudi akira kwabna the whole IoT schools you know
but we'll take it one after the other mo ye so da nti na ode crache intumuru no
nandi krom sa
nti no no yebedi ka tu sa na mo no
sa
ahwe se yebenya structure bi upper tables so
dual decks no
go ne ntade ne mpabo ne pen ne sa yewie kwa na ye de mo wie a na fi atoa kakra etimi ye edukura na
ayebi
pa
enti books ne de ni say no obia de wo onsa wo ma no o makọ manim sa books ne nso no me bi adwana ya ma hye no na me am say ye me da se samanya sa adwene nti momba yenkeka mom ne yemfa mra na yemfa nkoboa wo mo ewo ho sa no books no muntime nto mo ni bi mpo
no nsia ka
so enkoka
ye kofa
sia bo apa ho sema me ensa ye ma mo nyina ache ye mo akwa Badwam TV no sia kase so ensamo sie no na braso samede bro sa Adom kase de todwa ne edi mo akotene bi ya wo beti ni Central Military Command no eye nhwehwemu ntobro so excavators awom kwhye ya atra kwafie mu no wo mu hwehwem yede mu nsam ebeba ene aba beto dwa sa adankora ahodo be ohamu chemu du enan ede baby a wo mu hwe so oguro no eye ohaw eno ne nsem bi na no pa mede ebra feasibility said nsam ni chemu ankasa etie Central Command Ghana Armed Forces mpanifo se wono mu eye nhwehwemu ede afa adan bi a wo mo esusu se ntobro so ahye ewo atwemampo ya mansine mu wasantemantam ne emu military task force for na excavators bi a wo mo di to form agudi a enimra mu en wo mo twaja etu mu ewi akire yesi akwa akototo efia hudo mu ntibambofo afa sam no a wo no mo hwehwemu a ye General Command Officer wo Central Command Brigadier General Joseph Apo ya wode ensam no etu edwa no womu ye hwehwemu dendenden it is ansem we no awia prompt breaker se mu beje emu enchiremu mu yento so na yenkonsam foforo mu Ghana Statistical Service mpedufo the 2021 Population and Housing Census no ne etwato ekura no aba na wieye na emu no ohomu nchemu edu enan eye adehye bia efin bebi omutu fin eguo no eye wo hawo afenso ohomu nchemu aduonum 50% nso sashe water ibi na wonomo enom resenso enho aye haw Chief Census Officer Samuel Kobina Enin ene de ensemi eto edwa we no e kire aban no said your man no ebobretie ene nhihye ahodo e wo se oye
yehwe disposal of waste yehwe wastewater and yehwe solid waste na wastewater ni yehwe de nkofo wo generate wastewater wo soak pit bia wastewater nkogum ana wo sewage system bia wastewater nkogum ana what go pado 2021 population housing census and about to that there wastewater ye generate if you bath house and ye jalda ye demand about 70% or households were Ghana what to go see to do what to go pado bibia ye pay attention to because wastewater disposal ya no so have no so one nonsense and do or ye apomdim
Ochecheni ya wo University of Ghana Business School Dr. Daniel Apia ene wo den sembi atudwa kiremu se covid brain mu no na adusua koso ewo online na eno no enyansunsanso bone ewo school fo no bi so wo modern bo ewo adusua mu no anhyeda nkoyie ni nyina no sa akade no na wo mu ne mu nkiremu Adom TV kase edeba
se wo hwe sania yade kire ewo university no etiena ansana covid no eba beba no na ye kira de ewo classroom I friend no face to face so lecturer ejina ho no mo na face students no so ewo ho na fe mo interact na covid no eba no ɛma yɛgyae saa adekyerɛ no ɛma afei adekyerɛ no ɛba bɛyɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ no online no na afei ɛkyerɛ sɛ students no ɛte fie anaasɛ ɔte ne room ne hɔ ɛna lecturer no nso ɛuse ɛyɛ computer ne internet na afei ɔde ɛkyerɛ adeɛ na afei ɛba no saa no nea mehuiɛ no ɛne sɛ ɛyɛ schoolfoɔ a ɔmo ɛfiri efie a ohia wɔ mu anaasɛ wɔn ɛni sika no ɔmo ɛntumi ɛntɔ ɛyɛ credit a ɔmo de ɛba online no so ɛba na ɔmo abisua adeɛ no bi ɔmo nso a ɔmo ni sika no na afei ɔmo ntumi ɛntɔ ɛyɛ computer ana ɔmo ntumi ɛntɔ phone a yɛfrɛ no smartphone na afei yɛde sua adeɛ no bebree na ɔmo nso ɔmo ntumi ama mbɛkyerɛ ɔmo ama mbɛsua adeɛ no bi nti deɛ na mekyerɛ ne nyinaa ɛne sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ aban ɛne university no ɛni ɛkɔ saa bia saa ɔmo a ɔmo ni bie no akɔgyina no
Parliament ɛde ato aban anim sɛ ne manim ya no yabusua ɛne yadɔfo a wɔn suadeɛ ɛwɔ Ukraine no wɔn kɔfa wɔn mmra fi sɛ Russia ban agye Ukraine fa no mu bi abɔ so no kɔn fa so gye no ɛnyɛ ne kwan paso ano no wɔn mmra hyɛ bɛgya fiem na nsɛmi ɛbɛto dwa.
The safety of Ghanaian students in Ukraine and to work towards the immediate evacuation of Ghanaian students, those studying in Ukraine. Mr. Speaker, this we must do to assure the students and their parents that they are Ghanaian and they deserve our support. So it's a matter of urgent public importance. I'm indulging you that we raise this matter because the Minister of Finance must make money readily available to the foreign minister. We do know the number of Ghanaian students in Ukraine, quite a number studying medicine, probably some even sponsored by members of parliament.
National President Dema Yuta Kekuo no say members no hwe na neck nhyehyɛ na wɔn mo ye no wɔn mo ni so fi sɛ aban no so ne wɔn mo gu so na condition of service no wayɛ ɛde ama wɔn Adom kaseɛ ɛtoa so.
Today we submitted our demands to them, so we are waiting.
Okay, so what are some of the demands? Is it the
I can't tell you. We've submitted our demands.
But the Labour and Employment Minister says that there was some JoJo. So
yes, there was a JoJo. So we submitted demands. We'll get back.
So when are you expected to be back there?
Next week, Wednesday. Because, you know, there's the Labour conference in Kwewu, Betifi or something. So we'll all be traveling there. And then when we come back on Wednesday, we start.
Okay, so, Prof, are you worried about the rejection of next decision by some UTAC branches?
No, I'm not worried. It's part of our processes. So left to be, it would be nice if members actually vote to support the decision of NEC. No matter what, NEC has given a directive as to what to do. So if you recall, we said that 4th of March, if we don't hear anything positive, we are going to go back on the strike. So yes, that one is there. But it's important that we go through this democratic process. That is what our constitution stipulates. It's clearly stated in our constitution. So per the constitution, if that happens, then we'll convene a meeting and then think about when to start the strike again. It's not automatic that the moment they reject, then we are on strike. No. As at now, we all have to go back to work. And they need to support, we need to all look at what leadership has done so far, and let's support leadership so that we can all work and get things done.
Miento akasiano so na yonkonsum foforo mo na send Ghana can be for SDG 10 no one social accountability forum and civil society platform no set and they no leap sika wasa aban tua edema wo mo no ya ne mantam e chadodo ti aban ke ka no ho na ne tua mu no ontu amfama safo no a order so
sympathize with government, and then it means that the very vulnerable people are equally going to be overburdened. And at the ABC, don't forget, Corona by Krana, are be overburdened the already vulnerable persons. And so why do we sympathize with government? It is just a matter of being proactive right from the beginning. We are proactive, so I need to pay these people wherever the money is. And again, the allocations made to these for these policies, we must ensure that those allocations are released on time. An institution, it is not an individual. So if the individual is not there, the institution must work. Just as you are here, if you are not here, the institution must be working. If you could not come for this program, also will be back, and the press conference must go on. So it is about the institution. The institution must be strengthened, not individual.
And penny 4 year da commande cold store no anu abo pro akwa akosho fi se Adom TV de amanebo no beto dwa ne tibia mu no ye jesi wosa ne nwura edi aboso ne wo matu wo mabo pro akoho akohwede ekoso Adom TV etwaso
de you abiri ben fa what them we twa na man na wa ba menchen wo aza wo ye man ha Adom FM nda wo ye makasa wo ocha wo ye makasa ma wa dawo mala mpen fi we yehunu oda na so nde ayat fofra man kon comment de won wo begina de wo ba maze no we tum na wa ye adwuma nti mo we njem de obeye adwuma so nti man je pa de we tum na we twa apinam azama mo wo maka cha wan de ma on da wa bahi da mra makan obotum na at least by 1 month and 2 months po wa ye adwuma ye do ba ye pinya na nje ba shen akuma ma yankwade ya wa kade ampa comment go store ori adwuma nti yankwade nkezi go
Weja traditional council no Jim Patasika fra ban no ho ewo baabi a Weja dam no eda wode ema won no be 44 years nie won moja tetefo na de ma wo mun Patasika bi amai entrimu no Adom TV edeba.
Honorable Kwame Nabates, the then Minister of Western Housing, and his deputy being Honorable Ameletego, and we had series of meetings and fora at their offices, and the resolution was that where they will cede part of the land to the inhabitants, of which there was a feasibility study, and then they came out with a diagram of which we have some to be shown. But now it's left with the government executive white paper to strengthen the whole saying yet to come. And you know, blast, we are so different.
Yenjira so na Adom TV Badwam kase anopa no men fancy ha medi afia amankwa ata maklomiko agudemo ensem Erica Sedu body edit waso.
Ya samu achebie mu ade ba Badwam and ya de ago kan see na etwaso de ama no onexbet.com and ran any enkrofo di no pa me ba ya sa atim se enkrofo sresre ene jai ebi wedi sanso na pia ready na face osmosis so edi jai ene nti me wi anama je me share sanse me an me kire mo se onexbet yeti wo fie na se undi bia waka kire embeto ba bia onexbet na se oba ebedi bia sanse ni pansa hwefa hojim and I tell na house how wedi bia na ade a ti engeja ho oto no so nti no ofa too much bia na udem na okọ ne ade a ji first semester so eyi si yare ne de afio na oba o white ne so atu ayira be ma de mo agina so amo ebe mewo ji first semester na kan ho no pa ya yare nsabo no ade bro kejwana kasa ne Erica Sedu body be hya se e de afio the Europa League and a conference league in 1-7 ride a big game na man for share Napoli and Barcelona na first leg ko wie 1-1 and Barca ko piemu e wo Italy no mo se me share Napoli for na den match o man no mom mamo ho aba Barca qualify for the next stage no and the other match se Barca in the Europa League ye mon ram right and no ne de ko piemu wo Napoli and Barcelona game ni mo Rangers and so it me ebo adwuma mo ne Dortmund na wie kama pa ti say no results be a course na mo Zagreb ball Sevilla 1-0 Lazio ni Porto ball 2-2 Olympiacos Atlanta ebo 3-0 and aside that Leipzig ebo na kamien san team back Betis and St Petersburg dey na zolo and I think so no Braga ball Sheriff Tiraspol kamien no man to be anti teams are qualifying no and Sevilla will qualify Sanso na FC Porto and so qualify Atalanta and so Leipzig qualify Barca qualify Rangers qualify Betis Sporting Braga and I think no Leon ni Monaco qualify Spartak Moscow and so qualify Frankfurt Galatasaray Red Star Belgrade and so qualify Arsenal Leverkusen and West Ham United and so qualify for the next round of the competition now. Okopimo round of 16 and the 10th and the 17th of March, you know. yɛde bɛhyɛ so nti ɛne ɛmo twentwen so kra no ha ya no mo bɔ no nti ɛno ne sene nsɛm ne so esi ɛteɛ in the Europa League na yɛnkɔpie mu wɔ the EPL ɛnra match ba so na Arsenal ne Wolves de kan kɔtɔ twɛdeɛ pa Arsenal sɛ yɛmɛhɛ mo na adan ne pampan Arsenal to me abo 2 goals de agumama top 4 no mo so be wura mu yɛhwɛ sɛ sa match ne so si kɔɛ yɛnkɔhwɛ sɛ ne weekend match sa hodo no bɛkɔ ɛwɔ EPL La Liga Italian Serie A ne ade yɛhwɛ sɛ ne fixtures no si ɛteɛ na otum sɛ yes in the EPL the Southampton Norwich na anwumre now that na Leeds airport fee to Tottenham Hotspur Tottenham manager sɛ the iron there so ɔno na bɛkɔ ama team na yɛ ɔbɛkɔ sense on tiase say in the last 5 games we lose 4 Brentford, Newcastle, Brighton of Albion, and Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, and Burnley, Manchester United, and Watford. Wow. Now free Everton, and Manchester City, and so at the Abo and match new Everton's your stubborn. Now Sunday, West Ham Wolves. And a day Bonnie to weigh in a match Sebecoso in the English Premiership now, Copium La Liga and Levante, and Elche in a day Bonnie na Mallorca and Valencia, Abo. Now Hetafe, Alaves, Rayo Vallecano, Tonsa Fre Madrid in the last Google of Weasel. Best Chompa. Atletico Madrid, Trefini, Saturday Vigo at the Bonnie, straight win for Atletico. Yes, now Villarreal, Espanyol on Sunday, Sevilla go home to Real Betis Sociedad, and Osasuna, Barcelona, and Bilbao. Both teams to score. Barca Bilbao. Bilbao for Niger so. Barca so no so Jeff Europa League ban e dey video be heavy. Monday, Mallorca and Cadiz we at the Spanish La Liga. Now, yanko here the Costa in Italian Serie A. AC Milan Udinese. Match no. Yes, Genoa and Inter Milan so that they airport and Inter Niabre Pesoji League. AC Milan so that few Belginti. Whereas and matches never on Saturday, Salernitana, Tonsa Fe Bologna, Empoli and Juventus. And a day Ebonina Sassuolo and Fiorentina, both teams to score. Sassuolo, Fiorentina, Bebo, OneExpert.com. Team Patriotism and Sumame Quasida, Torino, Cagliari, Hellas Verona, and Venezia, Spezia, and Roma. Jose Mourinho, Obibia, Onye, and Emmanuel Jesse Bebama Spezia. Yes, Lazio and Napoli and a day Ebony, both teams to score Bebo, Lazio, Napoli, Nimo. Edgewater, na Yahese Atlanta and Sampdoria, and so at the Ebony, Yanko Air France, Nafi, Yanko Germany, so near and Hosodiano, ABC Aqua in the Liga, Montpellier, and Rennes, Nebo, Strasbourg, Nice, Paris Saint-Germain, and Saint Etienne. Etienne Mohadjin Pa. When Paris Saint-Germain, but they only ball bet Tottenham. Now, I am Monaco on Sunday against Rennes, Angers, and Lan, not Brest. On Lorraine, Clermont, and Bordeaux, Metz, and Nantes, na Troyes, and Marseille, Lyon, Lille, and a dear Bonnie in the French League A in Copiemo, Germany, Hoffenheim, and Stuttgart, and Anumre, Ochina Union, Berlin, and Mainz 05, Leverkusen, and Armenia, Bielefeld, Mönchengladbach, and Wolfsburg, na Freiburg, and Hertha Berlin, Kevin Prince Boateng, Nemoha, now Griffiths, and FC Cologne, and Eintracht Frankfurt, and Bayern Munich. Both teams to score so soon how Frankfurt and Bayern Munich Ebebo in the challenge of Half there's Bochum and Leipzig on Sunday, Augsburg and Borussia Dortmund and then about Tottenham also Beshebi both teams to score about Augsburg Borussia Dortmund OneExpert.com channel of Half way and the matches Hodwa Ecoso weekend across Europe OneExpert.com tell American catch out on patch or no Osno esoso ofa kakra bia na wudi nyesa ofa 100 matches and sign ready 3 because you got 3 bu na na wokoro amokan one open na 7 no ade ebrewo na yenko bo hwede yekoso ewo eye efi na okopiem e stadium ahodo na de bibre na kan se yentumi enkipi stadium ni ye maintenance ya de ba kwa hagana fo wo de boye dua benya ye ni ade a na okopiem a National Sports Authority board chairman na Yora set panum no de nsem obasa de ba kwa bebo am yetimi ahwe stadium ni ye pan se ya money private phone be come to see na etwe ahwe na ne matimi akoye.
We are going to have a different shift as a board to see how we can partner with private sectors, you know, to maintain and also even generate funds from some of the facilities that are being installed in the stadium. We have a lot of rooms here that we can converge into other usage that will generate income and support the maintenances of the daily running of the organization. You know, we have vast lands that we can use and convert some into other usages that will equally generate fund. Fortunately for the NSA and for the fact that we have enlisted under the institutions that are mandated by the Minister of Finance to also generate IGF, to generate internal funds to supplement our activities and support that of the consolidated inflows. We can improvise some of these things whilst maintaining our core mandate of promoting the sporting activities in the country.
Right, Abusia Yentwaso, na Okopiem Ghana Boxing Authority, de enema ho for to akwan de bibi foforo aba mo say boxing league, and na former IBF lightweight champion Richard Comedy na no atuma kire mu say hey, e boxing league. Emfa.
Everything is messed up. You know what I mean? And I know they want to do this because they've seen the money involved, and they know that is why they're trying to do it behind the promoters, the managers, because they know they give the bosses any amount of money and then they keep the rest. And that is, these guys put their life on the line. Remember, I always say this, you put these guys out there, you think they are stupid. Not all bosses are stupid. I ain't stupid. You know what I mean? And boxing, you need to be mentally strong and be wise. You know what I mean? Because it takes a lot to be a boxer. If it's easy, everyone will be boxer. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't be playing with the intelligence of the boxers. You know what I mean? Some of them are wise, just that they need someone like me.
Right, match day 18, Ghanaian Premier League at Twaso this weekend. Yes, they bounce back. Say echo break akra and a super clash be shame when I hear some fixtures no see here. And out to say yes, Empire na iga. Bye. Now, China, Jinemo my Lagos City's ni house of folk airwork, but a newafa and a kin Faisal. Hey. Imagine you also got over Lagos Cities and a heart of folk ball and China airwork 3 p.m. live commentary was and FM social and Somame. Now Kwasida Sante Kotoko ball a fear to Dreams FC. Now Adriana Stars, Carolina United about Brickum Chelsea and Gold Stars Mediema Sporting Club and Bichim United and a day Pimso and I finished on Mediema Sporting Club near Bichim Ash Gold and 11 Wonders Elmina Sharks and Accra Lions a Jordan Ulini RTU one kind. Hey! Weekend matches so Ghana Premier League anymore. Second round now at TSC anymore. AstroTurf anymore. The new Swami Division Park. Air Swami Municipality, Washanti Region Bra, and Yasam Keto Akra. Say AstroTurf will be a Yeku Wano. And easy cry Mumram.
Agupama Dahoi, Air Swami Division Park. Ye no Kumase, Asante Mantem, a Horne Biaya, Black Stars. Any Hoffiam defender Kasim Adams Ebrano Swano Ujina so wesi akan na sago pramakro ya players atochohuro ena esi akan wo so a enka ne kotoko midfielder Francis Akwafon so esi akan e wo so ya sabra me kasa yi tibia ya go pramayi wo mu no enya ndika atetea pansam ya na ujina so esi akan a honam nyina besai
in park and there in fact there are so many problems e park and so ya pria a person ke but ahoden no ene ekwan ebefa so aye ni nyina aye den picture no so wo hwese say there say aye no ya bom futuro no aye no so ache sese nkola no nse ebi epirasem ne nema
ne sansem a papa ya de atodwa yi ebe ya bosumi nsia ntem no omusu no atu betwa empenifo de asoso akobo fom a abefo asrotafu ibi ye kwa kosi ne mantemu ho sesi wi a de kwasi bonu beka ne standard football pitch no ebegina so ye to ho ban afi floorlight shenchen no ye de nan ba besi wono mu a eno anya agro majority leader e parliament ono akro ya asanso ye MP e de omanfo mo soame abatro mpeso so ono nyamfo seche mensa bonsu enim de sago pamayi beye eno nti ode ne ho agim
soame hade no e ho hia pa titiri ni se ye ka soame asem ene the development of football. So I produce very good footballers. Moi di footballer chi ache e de emu nim se so am ye ka Ghana nye Ashanti anase Kumasi football nko ye ka Ghana footballer so am di mu akotene pa because so I produce footballers na omo enim ball no boyie ebo enso kodu echiri
na dwumaku a omo na ebesi sago pramayi e oso ame no e best limited na nantwi ene omo CEO
na the next 4 to 6 months ahead of us no Best Limited will be delivering a standard 11-a-side artificial football turf. Now, we know Badwam agudie any say teams what areas ni nyina on betimi anya baby edi agro na park na nkasa free wa ye de mesh ebeje ho kama say be ya ye betimi a control the usage of it so that ebetimi serve the community better.
And on area ekoso hebedi acha hwesane e be hyase ne sane e be wie no ne ade a abusuan oneexpert.com de sia konkwan no pa na den sam na de bro oneexpert.com de bra medican catch order hwene panka sakora oneexpert.com enye easy a chese otim say yes okupi mu me director Priscilla wonya new phone iPhone and the latest iPhone na oneexpert.com would be better no de koto they say who pictures go Instagram na ade oneexpert.com now no dan chan chief fast mixer e de sia konkwan no there is some no e de ebrewo GTP news star from tuma na fe so no Sergio Manucho and the man Bernard Paribotwe me producers Miss Vivian Entry Vivi's Kitchen we CEO fantastic morning enko and far e mo na nyumre untie prep zone da and 7 p.m. on Asempa FM tie prep zone ready is right there. Ready so asakora kejuana kasani Erica Siedu bodena ahosepe twaso
mama wana kwa basonko mbra ahosepe jumezedo izeno oye mami watima the front door president for the Brothers and Sisters Association akwa basonko anepe umpome oye papa no say umpome yeza no ma mfa wuntu fa na mfa wonko in the year 2000s no hey na pedemi bi sada na pay sabo the year 2000 da abazene ke aba izbana ntara another nyomto and pay ma menyunzi nyumtunyi bia na oye very relevant in the 2000s no Hong Kong more flashback Friday no me peda na pay ma so no mama no do pa because papa no oye big wo krom hale na no contribution no so no ye pede hu does oye bia enyi hono ma ye refree ye ken papa na in the year 2000s no say eco parties another ehn wedding ase another mpo no so ye yaze kra na another baby ara e boko na woro bonyum no betinyum no bebre beti coffee bi beti coffee tea beti oforiam ponsa mo a samine mo na so no nyipa kra na odan so papa e abrente ba na wo friend Keche Kwame Fosu KK Fosu also no celebrity o yes star and pay baby obiara no one can change number big in up me show police simple no or she into no KK Fosu and pay or your was yesterday J nafa na too much na him that KK Fosu started there or to no na or junior high school anyo zanye for junior high school sister no nka no JSS ha no started there or to no oko school kwa ehom na say me reach more about him I won on the Valentine's Day or the 14th of February 1981 na won no na say ye ka album sa bebre na so no motu makel suje makel anajo ye de na makel 6 o'clock akonoba na tofe na nka me ya nka mo gbanu nyume 20 wa de na pay me yezeza sawa nko na so no mayifo bi na mzamo keke aza opepa e football no nye farming na mihuna da na tweet be retrend on social media na sakodie or big in a app papa homa yen share them tweets na sakodie oye no inte no KK Fosu na order u screens no do no why be papa eti KK freestyler oninyi inte no God bless you legend Keche Kwame Fosu aka KK Fosu for your contribution to Ghana music. We appreciate and love you, giving us timeless records like Suje and Nigeria Day 6 o'clock #1. Our Yesakode ni favorite and more. Live on, King. KK Fosu, would you sneeze etia papa? I mean, post the 2000s. No, that was my best time in Ghana. I'm yet to them a freedom 2000s anymore because those songs. They are the best and they still remain the best. Keche Kwame Fosu, but portrays there and yes celebrity who ampa a living legend. Ghana Mau Ayuko, Ghana Mau Ayuko, and Megan Ifie, yet the papa in the 2000s, and you appreciate Opa. You look forward, so there. Ebama and more songs. Ye pe nyum bi day no. High life bi day no. Me sure that me follow or smile. Apa follow so smile papa because nyum na ze ebwe no. Ye kamba pa. Ye pe more. Into no away from KK for Suno and pay Master Richard se mi bi se one day. O hwehwe mo bre no ya na o hwehwe mo bre no. Onu na ye dru ya. Master Richard, baby so question.
This is top creditor. Shim Nasa. Auto petrol shim nasa auto electricity shim nasa also 100 cedis shim nasa ese wode ogela na oboy ho na obolusa shim no bi agino ade shim ren mu na yedru na sise auto creditor shim nasa auto petrol shim nasa auto electricity shim nasa also 100 cedis shim nasa ese wode ogela na oboy ho na obolusa shim no bi agino ade shim ren mu na yedru na
Eji salary shim na wasa ebebe jina hakra na time no shum na time na asa ite no hwehwe mire no ina yedu na Master Richard na bimbi sa we answer no pocho drop or comment na sebo moko na oyen papa de yebohu za record na mamenyo nkasa mfa Shatawale hu sende na ndeda no o chirema oyaza gamofo we kokotua royalties kakakra ma no wenya 30,000 in the history of royalties ayati no Shatawale no wadi kesepa for the year 2021 now so no Shata na yu anjisika no de djuma breba wa ye 30,000 over tweety also the ono hu there 30k no is an insult to the entire music career into no but this one as usual Ghana artist will sit down and won't voice out Onozo Obakan. See, also, you go reach your 10. I came out before most of your so-called artists, so start crying for them, cause truth be told, we are all not making any money here. Another Twitter, not watching them say, oh no, pono, and a woman 30,000 is a no who the kid is or beji 50 pesos. Hey, Shatawale, it's a no, so no, so grateful to music at least. No saka bibi kakra ho into no so the music ya was am many na no was file for tax cause the music on to on GI bibi alaman tin no GI for cry worry man pressure 30,000 no ozbo to your tax na Shatawale how far Shatawale olunkuye okroba dey he is a whole mood na so no Shata sika no royalties no ba wo baka at least kakra ba no nanka yare kada we big one up dem roba ya wo tua more next time atasa nti no ono so ncha da adwuma no wan ye mama yenko ye baka atasa impomigina mi ko we baka dem ye pull down syndrome pull Shatawale down so no migina de na mo promote ne kra na enka wo hwe ono dem baka de wo promote Shatta wo promote no Debbie you don't do that in time internet we dem okay Mate mami vital on Brown Sroma on Sunday maka choden summer time nakasa on TV no 4 p.m. but remember fantasy dom hono at 4 ose dey do hono before 4 o'clock ose ndo ose dey bet na hono na set bibi happen no time no so ya pe na yare kwa live anya fe na rifufi abada bi yare hwe da maz no we bebe late into no mami vital Umbra fantasy dom this Sunday me pede minushia me pede muhu into no share mo fantasy dom hono I was a Brentham, Brebe 2, and one abe 1. Nebe Bodri na settle down. Share some of the stars. Brad Jerry or Honor able to na in nature picture. The man and some of family so able to na one na anyone you try pictures. Some family were good pa celebrities papa na yes this one. Into never ban ababe fefe or some honor na anyone a trap picture crow Damara. Into no last week Sunday on Sroma performances nubi no. O my shaka crani and kaka who this weekend so no obey kikim. Into no Sroma season 4. week 10 one shake akra. Little thing is going to be all right. Me use the word comedy, but we messaging so I na fa cheche worry na Ricky Munso no maframa no me you want no call baby kakra ehun ye call National Museum na zo o me there ye bisa hwan he fa na opada wako no so wako ke obobo bazina ye bakwa ha na akuri chirema opede ohu most man nka no TV te nka no radio te ohu tetenye mebi na so no National Museum hoze ti Sandra Basana aka pose ye nyina regu ka akuru ozi he no ko ohono ma ye kwekosu enyoma bebre ohonom ye fine papa se pede isuaza makada koho information wo pa nti no ye call National Museum ye nhwe as okodo abrekwa ye call National Museum
the any day nzama ye hu ha ina na nka onye papa o they were not working, they were not functioning, able to put their scraps at ton, but or working on each of them no ma power beam electricity or power now yes she create wa had why the antenna no or rotate in one phone be soon or CD no or charge phone no at the same time video so phone no do so big na phone nature obo da yen e o ha na ye na phone no aha so or traditional setting of a typical Ghanaian living room okay yen we ne sofa wa hade and dividers meaning say obi be two dividers today our living room will be that or evolution of televisions okay your radios we had this big radio here you can hear the music playing good it wasn't working but yamani now or play music pepe and say able to at Dakwa town radio or your kids able to Dakwa town and say sir want to be found Chrome. So this tells us that there's been so much improvement and advancement. Okay, the radio is even on your phone now. There is a radio in your phone. You can get any channel that you want and listen to it. All right, come this way for me. What do you see? Louder. Old televisions and radios. Old televisions and radios, yes. Anybody? What do you see? What is this? Who knows what this is? A what? Digital. Not too far, but you can try again. No, please. It's a gramophone. There's another type here. This is quite an advanced one. But the first generation models of gramophones, no, on the other side, no, it played music, documentaries, any form of sound or music on the disc, it would play it, okay? Here who President Television or have. We see this type. Did you ever see this? Yes. You saw this, right? What's special about this one from this? What's the difference? Left here, there's really something about this steering. Okay, all right, maybe one mukakra. Car say what Ghana, yeah, steering left and right. Left, into where I here, right. Into your friend is saying. Okay, or a right hand drive, right? Good. And see, I have so make I say a high section be wildlife. Thank you very much. And what do you see over here? Fish. Okay. And see our different species of fish. Ebiani ni habitat out sim. A few of them don't have their labels though. Yes. Yes, they are all real. Yeah, they are not toys. They are real and they have been preserved. And Tina, you see it like that. We have it in Pespes here. They are preserved with very special chemicals of different combinations. Yes, please.
Auntie, please, for how long have they how long have them been preserved?
Ebiani timer, they are preserving ebia chepa, ebisu enche bebre, but ebiani wa less than 10 years in preservation.
Please, are they all there?
Yes, yes, they are no more alive, but they are real fish and casa are preserving. No, bibisa question be mana. We be sama or
tete wobi kan na tete wobi kire nti isu no se de oduse bia ekowechi ne kokusua za wo honom ye ba Museum of Science and Technology yesua bebre wa hade mijimizi da wo so etinefie no esua bebre o hade communication dem roye ye free tete phone na ye bodu bebre sisia ye bodu ye hu TV aso to nkan no ze ndem bi bebre ye hu da human anatomy in there ye opportunity ye hu nipa na akoma ye hu whale niti na nasin Yehunzama into no was it if you're able to na abahade or higher Museum of Science and Technology bra for when you are Boshas or Hade National Museum Honum or Yahum Kappa say epe incanon zamana tunde in Zama or yeah communication hunyama wildlife hunyama the mara na transportation in the human anatomy baby cry live baby cry na ebi ohono ebotum na akwa share into no video ye twado kakra so no watch out ye bebo ni nyinara mo na waso esua aze ekure anade ebien na in there a news editor Mata Krentel Aqua, the birthday, happy birthday. So Coca on command and the bed to Makumina, Mata fat was na too much. A company show on your cassette. That most imagine who are bomb hen, na church and him, day every day in that day out. No, Yami is sure, Papa, I appreciate so. Papa, Miss page Mizino, Miss Bessie Hadena, Mamma Boafasi, PRO, or yes, set Thomas and Amas Abraham, and that was a camera, no, was the Simodo. Damara knows Moses no prosper, where your sound, Robertson, a couple, young producer. Well, back Kofi and Pedu, Matter one can also know. Press Lana man, but that one I say, Papa, and I had a Miss Bessie, I may I do my Monday, your Bassana, she sees her as a mackerel.
Yes, I'm more called baby, my Adom TV, Badwam, and Oshado. Na yenna Mamboatman, a couple was papa who's a pe, de bray, extra no bebaso china, Yame a ye at Dromwa. Now before extra and Quahian so beba, Tiano and Sosa or China Memene. Na Sabre baby a drenade fiada, Mamina sponsors yase, ye don't want a papa, said Bribia on boy a chidom were fisam so, say ye to me call near Dim Comma who don't Friday into regional reports no. Yade Badwam, a DBS roofing sheets. A no yan chance in papa ye do good dance so. Bibi a dime bia, nipadam we ye bia na we yan chance here. A DBS for roofing sheet no. ɛno na wohia so de begu so ema ɛdan mu dwo kama awia bɛbɔ de ɛdene wo de no brebia mu anyunyunu kama empepa nso basabasa saa ye boso yie de mount nsuo beton from de akire wo da wada DBS for nkyɛnse no na make for de amount ti wo wohia nkyɛnse bia de agu wo japade papa bi so no DBS for de St Andrews Senior High School eno se senior high school a etete mofra ne ye mu hunu ba bia ompese won da ache no ekro ye wo courses ahodo ni nyina ye bi ho senior high school 1 2 and 3 ni nyina St Andrews 4 ye emfa ho ne ba bia wote fi se wo boarding ewo St Andrews Senior High School bia mu nti ba bia wo bia no obata wo hwefo a wo hwe me obetimi de obanaba St Andrews Senior High School makuo ya daroma eno mo boye chidom se yemfa afisem komomra ofidwada besi fiada ne edi nkomo na ansa ne ba original report na happy birthday nko ma me editor Mata Crintle Aqua ai obatuntum papa bi ya mi shira papa adwoa onye okese kusi so obaye okese pa na de rade de adua wo mu no wonyi na di saa ya mi shira wo no wasefuo nyina happy birthday nko ma Mata Crintle Aqua happy birthday de edu so ma me nko oboase if said nura bambofo Kenya won ho akromfo na ya America no se akra wo no pani beko na wo widiem omo akromfo na dikan omo sane tuo no no obi aya hye da training ne de wo ye de gise wanhunu na se pa se o nti tuo ne kasai ama akasa oba akwa akromfo no mu ba akọ ma me nkwa Isaac no menyo ho na omo ye mu enchiremu ne yenhwe ba bia na de achi ye de akwa akosie Isaac no menyo wote yankan ya mu akwa abade oba afisem so ya da se papa ma yenhwe akromfo no no omo kọ he ho na omo kokoro no boyi a bambofo tu akanu
afia wo free eye oboase ko eye wamase kontenten kontempo no eso afia setiefo ne ahwefo ebekaya be na otwe be ye bi no de komie sa entemnie na ye de bare tu idwase sa kontempo na ye wa oboase wamase kontenten kwan no ene akrofrum eye cancer temperature kwano so akonfo atiesi ho a yebia no ma omutu efoma gudie from small scale miners and after that safe we dia omudi djuma power sambata mo no ya hobi eka won nam so amedinum afa asa omo nsem se eye brother aya breaking day ma omudi ano omo be se a no makọ robe eye won ana o sasa adweno enti penfo so huye no se de bi se brother no mo wi ya wo no de ayi enti o mo jai brother no mo de sika ne ma pa e kwan so no o mo jai enti se ati akonfo no so tan bu se de bi o mo sasa o mo dane de a o mo so dane e ya ba enti nam so e ma akofo bi so assembly dissect for no ne a place when ya ka mo trip am ho e fa again say sa community for no so pe nipa na omo mobile ewo eye kwan so enti na sa na do e mo sa share aprobona se e mo nya ne TSM na ke bi aka plan ya on person ma be ti e di sim na sa ko di wo mutuma itu ko ko te eye bi po so ho baby na omo e twan wo e sa se e kwan na e free eye oboase ewo ade ko pie mu ewo eye wa mas ko kwatenche no ekwan nye so be fa akrofo mu so akofa eye edinkra ade akoni nyina kwan nye papa enti amaka ti ni to America ewo kwan so nti bi pon so ho de enya kra jeho aya na omo kotete nti omo ko pie mu wona no mu se brate na sa tie kana e ba no eso no mo dani tu aro be se to na police for ne to omo to no mo to ena abrate ba kwa ebia enya ya eye yaw obolo no hwehwem kakra ya ekire se wo ye senkani ababafo mu twika edi free eye oboase ede kota kwa bobo so kwantempo no so no ko kasa ababafo ni bi eho na wale ye kwa na oche be miensa ede ko busumi ye e wale flex na ono na etuo akana me no gade watu anan e won se do ben fortune se na ni pa ye ma ko enum the Junica one on time on your turn and on said on 9 aka de o mo etwane ye enti nipa ni nyina ba be tisi ekromo mra tie no kɔkɔtenten wɔ amasefo nyinaa te sɛ forest no so hwehwɛ sanka ɔbɛtumi anya wɔn a ɔmoka ho na ɔmotwa no yɛ no so ɔne da no ɔmoyɛ yɛ a ɔmo nsa antumi anka obia na adeɛ san ya policefoɔ no ɛyɛ yɛ nti sɛ no ka sɛ deɛ saa aberanteɛ no ne mu no ɔmapagya no ɛda kɔkɔpie mu ɛwɔ ɔboase apan ɛyɛ asabea amukurabea a dɔkta kɔbɛpaapaa ɛhu adekora akyi ɛyɛ no yɛne dc a ɔwɔ akorofo mansini mu Jonas Morris Wood edi nkɔmɔ ɛbɔ de ato dwa akyerɛ mu sɛ ɛyɛ nokorɛ na ne ɛhɔ nko a bɛyɛ na atwe dɛ mmienu de kɔ mmiɛnsa ne so saa nkransa ɛkwan no so ebi sɛ esi ɛma nkɔfoɔ no kɔgye obi kaa kora adwane na ho nkɔneaba ne nyame yɛ adɔ mo ho kaa no eti wɔn tete wɔn nam nwura mu hɔ a wɔn kɔte mmeranteɛ no bi esi ba wɔn ama baako deɛ kodo tɔ anananom ɛwɔ nseɛ no ɛwɔ hɔ adesua na emu no kora hyɛ ɛmokora deɛ a mpanyinfoɔ ɛka ɛno nso ho ase a wei na asa na bɛsie ne mu wɔde afutuo ama akwantufoɔ na wɔn nam kwan no so sɛ so wɔn sika ɛbɛsa kwan no so wɔn fɛ sika bebree ɛnhyɛ wɔn ɛho wɔn fa kakraa bi na wɔn de bɛtua lɔre fɛn na so wɔn so na wɔn de bɛgu o sɛ wɔn a wɔn ti de afa so wɔn kɔ na ɛdi kɔn de sika no kɔyɛ no wɔn ɛtumi akɔyɛ na akɔnfɔ no bɛtiri hyɛ wɔn so a wɔn ɛtumi anya hwee afɛnfɛn na wɔn akasa so ɛnyɛ ɛmo wɔn akasa ho ban akotɔ kasa self security no wɔn nso ɛnya self security ni bi ma wɔn ho na wɔn ama de fiyɛ ɛne da ama ababa baako atɔ nam ɛwɔ nseɛ do no ebi ɛtumi ɛfɛ esi de tumi na ba so bisa ne deɛ a akofo ɛwɔ mɛnsini mu deɛ ɛsɛ akɔnfɔ ne to wɔn ani esi hɔ adesua do kasa yi deɛ mmienu deɛ ɛne da baako ɛna bɛyɛ na ɔtwe mmienu de kɔ mmiɛnsa so no baako nso to anam ɛwɔ nseɛ do ɛwɔ ɛhɔ no.
yɛda ase papaapa Isaac no manyɔ na ma yɛnhwɛ MPP mma bi a wɔn kyerɛ sɛ hwɛ na mpanimfoɔ amfa obi ama mehyɛ wɔn kɔn sɛ 2024 no ne parliamentary candidate titu ɛyɛ MP a wɔwɔ sisi ɛyɛ ɛno nso ho asɛm no akɔsi sɛ
ɛtia opie mu ɛwɔ adanse fɔmena ablatoɔ mpɛsua so a MPP amayɔkuo a ɛwɔ hɔ wɔn bo afidie papa ne nyinaa ɛne sɛ wɔn kyerɛ sɛ mpanimfoɔ ɛpɛ sɛ wɔn de wɔn nsa egu wɔn akyi na wɔn ɛkyekyere a wɔn ɛnti aseɛ anaasɔ wɔn bɔ wɔn asotoro a wɔn hu bɔnne a wɔn ayɛ a yɛbɔ wɔn sa asotoro no ɛtia ne nyinaa ɛne sɛ wɔn kyerɛ sɛ afe 2000 a yɛba bɛto ɛyɛ Ghana ɔmampanin ɛne mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ aba no mmarahyɛbadwani a saa mmerɛ no na wɔsi akonnwa so ɛyɛ lɔya Andrews Efiama saa lɔya no ɛgyae NDP amayɔkuo no ɛkɔdɔn kɔntenkoro a wɔkɔ independent nyame yɛ n'adom ɛma wɔtumi eti nkunim ne mu MPP amayɔkuo no ɛwɔ nhyɛn bebree anasɛ mmara ɛwɔ ɛyɛ party no mu na wɔn de di wɔn dwuma sɛ obi efiri ɛyɛ party no mu ɛkɔdɔn party foforɔ anaasɛ ofiri party no mu ɛkɔdɔn ɛkɔte wɔn ano wɔyɛ no kɔntenkoro ɛkɔ a na te bia nyame yɛ n'adom na sɛ wɔdi nkunim na ɔpɛ sɛ di a wɔsan ba party no mu a wɔgyaa na akonnwa no ɛto hɔ ɛna wɔn san pɛ ɛto so aba ansa na nipa no so onye o sɛ baafo na ebenya ansa na wɔn agye nipa no asa atom ebi o n'akyitafo edi n'akyi nyinaa no wɔn kye wɔn aso yi wɔn firi paati no na bɛyɛ fi hyɛ bɛyɛ mmienu akyi ansa na so wɔn ɛsa agye wɔn a wɔn agye ne mu ntete a wɔn ɛte nyinaa ɛkyerɛ sɛ elections a wɔn ba bɛyɛ ɛyɛ police station ne constituency deɛ ne nyinaa no wɔn akyere wɔn deɛ wɔn ɛfɔ wɔn deɛ no ɛnto hɔ kakra nsa na wɔn nyim adekoro wɔn ayɛ a elections na ɛba bɛkɔ so wɔn ayɛ no na wɔn deɛ deɛ yɛfa ɛnto hɔ wɔn twerɛ kata bi a ɛmɛ ɔne mu wɔn te sɛ dwontreni a wɔwɔ asante mantam mu ha ɛyɛ sama kutumi ɛfɛtena nhyira ɛfɛ kumase ɛde kɔtu dwa wɔn bisa no sɛ adeti ɛna fɔmana abatoɔ no deɛ wɔn so wɔn retwe adensan wɔntumi anyia no bi amfa ama wɔn papa bi a ɛna obi aso fa nkrata ɛmɛ wɔn ne mu hu hɔ wɔn ɛkyɛ ne sɛ wɔn ate sɛ 2024 general election no wɔn ma lɔyɛ si ama no abɛkɔ ɔno nkɔ ɛbɛkɔ ɔno post ɛwɔ abatoɔ mpɛsua no so ebio constituency elections a wɔn ba bɛyɛ ɛyi constituency executives no wɔn ba ka kyerɛ saa lɔya no ne ne titafoɔ ne sɛ wɔn yi wɔn nso nipa ɛbɛpere ɛyi bi constituency elections ne bi na wɔn tena ase dwene ho nyinaa na wɔn sɛ ɛmbrɛ a wɔwɔ party no mu no mpanyinfoɔ ayɛ na wɔn pɛ sɛ mpanyinfoɔ kyerɛ krataa dɔɔte de si a ɛmbrɛ na wɔn ahyɛ ɛde di dwuma ɛwɔ party mu no ɛho abɔ egu anaa na sɛ wɔn mu wu yɛ deɛ akyi ɛna nnɛ deɛ wɔn pɛ sɛ papa yi ɛsɛ aba kɔntɛnkoro a wɔn gya wɔn hɔ kɔɛ wɔn nso de amedese yɛ ɛyɛ nso anyɛ yɛ a ɛna wɔn akyina ɛnɛ deɛ yɛba bɛyi wɔn nti wɔn aba mpanyinfoɔ bɛyɛ na ɔtwe mmienu so wɔn a wɔn mu yɛ so wɔn a wɔn mu yɛ a or better the scope by way check as your car and the region and the national one actually say why on person of the former NPP about to press yam fashion and meet a braquen na di planet again or I say and I say the most say
yada papa yada se pa Ezekiel no banyo na ochi wa ye dwuma ya mi hira no nkoso amo ho ban sa amaye yada se ti Ezekiel no banyo no yete ne kan me nko northern region na northern region na ochi ye mu nso eja esato bia bim na se wo hwɛ mu a se de eja no ye wo ho no ya ha dwene nte wo se ye sorry waka na ye de wo se ye Iliasu Abdul Rauf e wa homa no so me ni ni nkomo Iliasu anope wo tie nka ye mu ache dase yada se papa na ede na eba wo hwɛ ade na esi ntima ase na wo twe etwa mu na wo twe mu ja ya ha dwene e wo tamale kroponi mu
Mafia medase esi ai no obepiem ewo tamale kropon mu anokwasem ni eyade a se de odi kan boss no gya no ama no homene so ha yie pa yewura 2022 mu ye nyandru match bosome mu ye wo February enso mprempren eja atoto miam eko 100 because the last time one ye ne mpenifo kasai no no mse 80 ena abaso na 80 na chi no eja foforo nso atoto mmia bebre ba bi tse kuku eja to hono mo eja to ba bi tsa aboabo ene mmia nkai bebre ano no kra no omunya entumi fa nka ho na mafia eja no ebeto kru dai kru no mu ana store kru no mu ana bibi kru no mu bewie no obekwa akohwe na kamia say omo kire say ebi electrical problem ene ya etimi kofa sa eja na eba because all her eja ya eto school kase ya no wo kanvuli important hanim say ya omo kire say eno no sa eja na ehwase edi free kitchen a ewo honomo enti sa wo ha eja na etoto mmia bebre no ewo anyina no obekwa akohwehwem ni nyina say anya say ehwase free kitchen a na say electrical problem and the aba but all her dumja for our more hanoma more kasa eche say ade ekoso no wo mo ankasa ko mo dwene ho a ensie because brano na ade o mo ye nchekere education ade ekoso no mo nim de ntia e wo se etime ekoso sa because all her last year 2021 no said e sha ase ko na wieye na so o hwe said we na sha ase busumi mielu pe fire outbreaks ahodo akoso tamal problem ha ene atifirima ntemu anuma na se eye ayehu ama wo mo a mo no chese se omo no ye education ye se bia ye omo anu mu de se ibekwa kotena radio so ne eche na wo be pia dundumo nkane a ana wo be pia wire connection bia yifi wan sane ade enti akase omo na aka no timamufo no so de be ye adwuma na anka abo ano na abo ama se de kagya no ontoto mbia no na nka atimi akofom bui na entimi enkofom a ama dumja fo no enso no egudem na ka ohwe timamfo nso omo nso wa hanom no a duduo na nso no eyim asase a ehihye wo mo because a wote wa na so obehwe se obi abobra emretintin tina se do hwe ba kope eja atimi aba be tai ajapade ko no a na se emu ya yerem enti so ohwe amanfo no nso asase a omo yemu hihye omo ebia yemhye yi mu no ebema education na fire service penning for and I said dumja for penning for edi etudwa no o mehwe adi so pepe na nka tinya aboa ama fence ejase se ekoso ano eto etinyetwa
unsi hey na wotwe ebesimu yesere radebam bo no wo so ene wadwuma yeda ase papa yeda ase regional reports no ene yeguso de mafia da bia no na yede aba nti me ko banda na odihye ba enso ewo ho schools ehun sama na otwi mode breye no yenkotie bi odihye ba sa otie nka ye mo akwaba odihye ba mpacha otie nka okay nti no we no regional report ifia da bia ye sheda ekọ na fe na otwi mu nsam no a ye reporters de ba ye no na ye no wo mo asedi nkomo ahwe na mo tuo bi akoso a and I said to say, Odishia Bawa Humano so banda or the schools. I won't send me beto yedim. Me and Quania in Comodisha about and Kaya Mwakaba. Yada se papa na what the banda dear basic school ebai na what you school to be animal to say nana more ben and penny for to a fahu.
This is me said that we can eka yen na wotwe won say banda DJHS. E dey say wo sure bia mo fa na eti omusua de na papa ye ho sempa na probo ye bo katintumu nyina na dey say 2015-2016 and get fund for Asha say almost see a 3-unit classroom block with offices at the Banda DJHS for since 2015-2016 no almost dano isinase no ebedi Pennsylvania contractor atimi abandon site no and I just see amofra no but be na omuti omusu de akwa ya wo sampa ni na no say obi dan a what I say osia odabede ne dwuma no eho na church for na kwakosere say commit me atna mu na omudi asuade nti ma me no so ehunu say de amofra no ebre no na wono so edi dan de amom say omuntina mu because nan komo bi nyina no say commit na mu afi ba ko this say I was no say afi ba ko no say ba be ye emfi be say enso ni 7 years ni amofra na da so etisa dan mu a omo asuade na ye ne mofra di nkombo ibisa mo ha mu komo pa na mo tell say ya tifi sempa say school danya omuni bintinu babia moto musua de no eya omuni mponchi na musua abede efege because to be say na poncha be ni tina wote me nke say teacher no so atre nkwada no so ade ntina kwakoye ayo sempa afin so on de tuanim say esan say dan ebe nka kwanti na ama cast no etwa mu na che say o attention ke say divide omunya attention emfa ensua de no ntanka ombesra pa say anka ban betimi ati mo super mo pa dia anka sa 3-unit classroom block na anka get fan for AC e banda so abandon society no ana pota da na anka omuntu woni fa mehwe om na omuntu incident no na hwehwemo ya nyina so ebeda di say kwampo ma menu kwampo ma teachers no pressure say eda no person meto house na onsa en computer ne dan no enti animanimia no embofra na any teachers nyina omonso na se omugu edwam a ekoto so say anka abambeti omani abehwe pa dia anka betimi abo mo pa ye ne DC a ono ka Chinchimon district onabo akwasin kuma ojire na ye no sit nkomo de fast get fan project no asem na wono assure ye say ayampa say oba na obehu sa project bi say now so as current this no obo no hombo dem pass obehwe say ombetimi a complete those buildings no oshia omasha say e dey free eye nandikrom eye abandon one na no ye ka ho asem nti say no omasha say wo honom be banda for de no na say kwakoye wo sema ekoto say ma me e mo pressure pass e dana ne manimia no omo entu enfum bese mi sane say ma me we etu mo tu mo honom a ahimfa ena mo fabetina no motina kwakosua de eno na omo ekoto esre aban eno mo nsem obi say omuntu mo nimfa mehwe banda DJHS no muntimi emo da papa no muntimi ntena mo ensua de sisafia
yada se papa pa de hye ba wo nso na wotwe mu ensam ahodo na mo sunti yete ye free ye banda empotamu ho yada se mamenkwa western region so na secondary takrade ho na lotewi abebo ya mane ya so obi akyekyere bibise nwura wo kwakoto agu afi de akire kohwe ya se nipa no wadan ni nwura koto na gonti lord wa homa ne so lord anope wote enka ye mo akye emo akwaba
asifia ejedo
yada se papa na anaduma no sembe ni de ne siye ebrebe na wo koto ball agu ase eye nipa yi
yo demi ayo semi me semi esi wo fijai dia owo secondary safari what's the we aba ojiti ball scan no chere amachi be no nim na mente edeni bi what the car this one if we no so oh mommy ye wo yambo la yepede ye do to dance bin na yakobe ya hin na mamna okachon do oh we want dala na omo want the ampaso what the ball e for to or ye dance bin na later in the day no na what said oh yeah scraps with someone and we do obinum what ban so be hwe do obenya scraps no so akotona wokenya kaka na so we kwekida nti scraps for ban wetin symbol no wokwa wokogbu dem potin bag ya ben said be na eba papa be wenya be 9 months and afaba wa wona drip na this no na wa chechire na what na be symbol ni menokesi eyi di ho ankasa na odbe adisha wo guy na menokesi abra wo hu de aye bola na wode ben oye afaba kakaba no na dem ben chede wokokora monizedi hu bebi mfa obonhon so no so no kende most of them will look so innocent one can number day one fa de minti dem ben che wo gono kwa afaba oye be afaba kakaba pa what na bato bola mu guy
asemi de isi akra no hwe na wo so wanya 9 months akra we de so wanya 9 and we free
afaba wa won fofu ata obra is the 9 months baby wa won 9 months baby wa won fofu
yo he na so we free mo just oba ye no we dada
Them pepper. Most watching what the shop will make now. Who would deliver that? Now, I'm up on what the Abeda number man being for what you the meeting. Now, what you say, young shall the Indian and the hospital announced the bill can be the never are you announced today, you be baby and the it's not work at no, would you for now what the better people and more that way. The most was more kind of old. And that's the kid, you do not sack over the only who did the member to sack over. Now, what they are fana, one now come out the way I want to well. When you said the police who could worship the man and bench, the Benedict.
Lord, yeah, that's it. My phone see her now, you himself from motor or veterans and for the Bebre, Wadaroma, yeah, that's a papa. Tiana regional reports, no, what my infant see her now. Last one we are noting. Cra, innocent. To me, a say. My fancy, I'm a cobham won't come a to where you bar, ever tossle. Badwam efisem na uguso shadow na Saturday way Ghana bed na Ghana na bed no play bia osofo wahala de also be atimi nya bre no ko hebi because title no nko akura ye issue osofo wahala na mewo yenuanu mu bia wo mo eka ho ti wo mo ba beboa ye na fe ye di nkomo ye osofo kura na wahala nti omo de stage player ompese Ghana 40 ase ne ehunu bie na me wo Romanus wa ha na ha me ho obe ha dwene wo mu pa na me wo Kwadwo de long
yes
udin de de long
yeah de long se na oti na sa
de long
na ndwin ho hwe
enti me mo akwa ba
yeah obi
da mo se papa osofo wahala ma me fen free Romanus wo osofo ben a
or not on no angaza like in real life or your stuff for the story no fun
ho
proud brands or be or so
I don't so for wahala no
yeah
na so for adwuma so mbre wo calling
once a free wa niema external factors account
okay
so for find it difficult to blend all ebusia sem ne pastoral ministry sem ne sense bebrea abebo ano ne puna
no we dey e was nipa gibrehwe o
oh yeah because I'm saying it's very important for obi or your software and our ministry and then also we a parent I say we make sure say over here playing because he has very good morals
you see aside Bumi no Romanos and DeLong mo biem na wo ewom
also
mama say no
but he's getting it wrong
oh yeah reverend
real life them reverend but play one is of but me no me real life me so but I can really relate to near
story of opinion
sorry and I play with myself of opinion me related to adenepa
so team here play yeah one
and teacher so do your
tear me
tear
kanya me
I go to general tatia general tatia play ni mobunya lawyer inti onu se omo ye church Dickens
hey ya sorry there wahala mpa because e di amiti
ya me atene sa friend
na me friend me a na me friend onu so ma obeye so fukoto obase no Dickens anya me fa no so yiye e bi ni general tatia
eni
lawyer inti omo ye Dickens lawyer inti ka no Dickens anya police penny nteno almost another
vampires
eja play we mo mpa de we se nipa je brehwe
o se oba behwe
because I want it ho kra no be ye ni for me we dikin o sa ye soldier ni
police ne so mostly asofo bebre mu no obete no mostly obete bebre say asofo bebre o wa omo ye asofo mapa but the coffee family no ne ma yesi ne yesi and me no my experience a lot from that angle you know because suffer no and pay we anymre and you can imagine and pay we anymre sorry ma odwen omo obompa emo nti no oja asodina kanema ne yere ene fi nti no oba no so koka no ko ye first lady nsem ne dia ne dia ha church for na church for na so it's
wo ho sesi
a lot of
sound sofu djuma nti obi aware kura gu
oya bebre
obi ba nti jan say sofu adwuma mu kura ti me affecting kura in a way
bebre ade ba ko pa ne
yen ka ho bebre ye
nyame na ya adom
yes se nyame adom na ama so a wanhwe a obekọ obeti ahwitim
ye don't give up the call because there are different uncle category no eji
but category we but still enti na say lessons wo mu sa show we pa we show say obi rush da ben na eba so make say weekend papa say yes sure ochina wo ka Saturday Friday
wow
sa time na so
enti ochina
na eba
ochina 4 p.m. na 8 p.m.
okay
hey sa bensa national theater
what is so any ochina na mu na wo
emi wawa crow
se nyame de dom ye
hallelujah
hey also for
it's on the 4 hour
we say Emmanuel lead singer
yeah ntina me ya de
my one worship song na ye fan to aso
oh fa bibra so for na spirit ne ka wa
now ya mo ochina no 9 no twin so
4 and 8 p.m.
Our national theater. First show near 4 p.m. and then 8 p.m. Oh, tickets in very. There was 60 cities head and 100 cities double.
Okay.
Yes, now waba enjoy.
Oh no, I was obi ashe. Because
February 9 and they are and it's still month of love. Until between the would follow.
I'm for Dofo but the any didn't know Dofo because I was on the bad no
a best you know would you be bar or celebrate me do theater so and yes uja man ba now got to be so now no when better
you know the wahala
exactly adani production wahala
also for wahala no credit asem we there obi abe relate because fasting yenom ne saade no affecting yema bebre fasting
no papa yesofo na
onu ankasa oyesofo
wa yesofo yema osofo so wa no ba wa no asama wa ke ube wa yesofo
me ma wa dada o
wa dada oyesofo
wa mi enu kra o
eda oso
sering no some enu so
obe
there be sofo entina mani je ayi no ho because
na okunu yesofo ope
I don't know, but many nyame nko but Edem. So for adwuma no nti na me di title no ho no. Was say me nya time na me share. Wa me ka be me share de. Na say bia wo yo bia wo no sofu bi date a wo be hu say because enye simple sa.
Na wo say sofu lie sa.
Oh me say ne lie, but I was oti ase.
Ni krun yes like sofu
Oh no, but nyame Freddy it can come at any time so ba me tell say so for wahala
but it's necessary for ba
so mo ba na also na take it ni bi wo hefa because I was saying no so
take it ni dey ubenye bi wo national theater hall akasa obetimi so akọ online apakoto let me just get the online
because by this time go for rush say
because I say Ghana the last minute can abra bo mintino
no correct
online no obetimi akọ www.osofowahala.com
oh okay
no akọ purchase ticket
okay and a 60 for single and 100 for double
VIP 100
VIP akisha
VIP
you know ochina nyame ya adoma baby a contact bi o hold na
nipa ne betimi afre 0547 614-915.
Okay.
0547 614-915.
No. You sure so be okay. Also be aba. So for wahala there. ABS or to me go be. Once a while be na do wife alcohol. Yeah, munya cheson.
E bia microphone.
I don't know funny ni ronko. Eso do ye ko wa e bi munya ni mase. E na itomen so ni bi. Ko ho na ko he bia na oba bia pie ho. Na so ne na wie wo ho. What you say? Ti anu anu no. Ena Yusuf as what kind bibi ho nkan hwe e chena sesam ne enko national theater so for wahala eso obi akohwe bi ampadu kura nya ba bi no wo kokora esa nkoko bi nti obi abekọ presla na man Mr. ya akobi What if I can't wade so kobi? Only Sandra Caponum, Monkobi. A born in your day, 60 and say, Uprima, 100 double. And one no. See, I had a bema quania DSC, and I'll be Bibium Wambeka.
Oh, yeah, that was the same motors I afraid.
Also, for one name, called Yachinia, do I you?
Yeah, I was a fellow so, yeah, to the beer now voice assessor because I'm not know at me but anytime. See, I'm
hoping say who preach uncle phone.
Oh, Debbie, yeah, now I'm a very vibrant preacher because by Rahon who says, yeah, Sammy, I'm meeting me. They're ready, chairman, who damn parent.
Also for a holla, so I had a bema quite na me no comedy near DSCA. Opeso release stress week in mona stress woman near National Theatre 60-100 and one on me dey fear among kwata maklomeda crew na sem dache hene Priscilla Wilber Kofi Ampadu da mo se papa Thomas ene AB Ike PRO receive ye do bia se so for hala crew no nyame hira papa o ma hene kwabena sante etwaso.
Well, yeah, twa ejumadi ni so arim say the fiaman kwa tamakula se so no so timi nkomo kama etimi abre na kwa efiada na efiada ile no say ejumadi na day ni nyina no edos yi pa the 25th of February 2022 empense mu bre ana asono mejeli se also why carry so obeti na face akwanya ebe ma watimi so do adwenhwe e de abre mekoso ansa no biomami sisudua na me na Ghana driver for ase driver unions ahodo nyina no obehwa be da pen ni nyina no aseda soro kokora na mede mamo especially when mo kotena as GRTTC for mo ne GPRTU na fe sector minister ofure asiama kwaku ofure asiama tena ase na modidi nkomo na mutimi kosi ginaye on this 15% increment no Mitemuso, I'm sorry, Prekope, and I appreciate you so much because the times that we are in, a driver for petrol boa kosoro and yard ketwa. But some of it a dream back na motimia giatum for that percentage. The more patriotic, very patriotic. The ecoso we are crying young from a cow na kofa but my extremely patriotic. You've demonstrated real love for Mother Ghana. Nti GPRTU for Pro 4 concern for VIP new plan all cooperative all driver unions munyina 2mm for obia we appreciate more yakase we thank you for the show of patriotism and my understanding is that enekra the mode shishefu for be ba be ma munyina no all stakeholders nyina ho hare and mamena mwase GRTTC form paying for me damase GPRT form paying for me damase sector minister Kwaku Furiesiama also dawase so na Kofi Capito consumer protection any all the relevant stakeholders are we share it midi san komono damase pass them put to Ghana first. That should always be the situation. Sometimes a little bit of sacrifice ebeboa am on my Ghana etima fan and to my panel media fair. We appreciate you so much once again. Thank you for that gesture now. My demonstrate actually Ghana for. Brasso said, "Yedi en komono na akwanya bi beto a watimi so afre numbers akwanya beto a betimi ene akasa. First time on my show to na SSM team Jibrena me if you look about a production team led by Dominic and I say no wait there but going through a year na nim there were additional experience no you could clearly see that it's not just about age or size. It's about nim dia onyamede adum obibiara. And I think we should watch this space. With what I'm seeing here, we should watch this space. He's a young man. He has a diploma in public relations management, University of Professional Studies, Accra. First degree, undergrad degree, LLB law. Second class upper. Second degree, final year undergraduate communication studies, public relations management, UPSA. Postgraduate degree, Master's Certificate in International Relations and Diplomacy, Executive Center for Postgraduate Studies, Master's Degree, Master's in Public Administration, Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, and still pending. And Oshe ne experience, work experience now Oshe ne age. You know, in June 2019 to July 2019, Kolindi at Law, Marlow Chambers, intern, attending court with partners or associates. 2019, Global Enterprise. This is really surprising. Really, really, really surprising. If I a lot to read about, I just don't want to put out the age. The age in the crowd, they want to hear. I'm overly shocked, you know. But I now know why the production team decided to give him the privilege and the opportunity to be a part of this big show, because Owadrin Kessie. You'll be Owadrin Kessie Biano. Bijidi se asese man akwanya man ti biche na adwene. Ese akwada akra sebe ohun ne nsa kokora. One mpanyimfo ana tonsa edididi. Mr. Bon come ho. Na me man akwa about first time on the show. Edino so no efe na enwo kakra. Kwasi Botwe Junior. Wow, Kwasi Botwe Junior eka national NPP National Communications Team no okaho. Kwasi akwaba.
O my name is
Bibia eboko.
Nyamia Daroma. Nyami go susha na say.
Oh well, Nyamia Daroma, it's good to see you. In fact, we've had series of back and forth with my production team, but thank God you are here. Abrabot is saying,
Nyamia Daroma.
Oh, MPP.
Papa.
Why?
Didi kan mefa akwenye so na media achia wati for ne wahwefo bebia we fidi kese kodru bia no machia party mpani for denti am wo MPP. In fact, ofa amanyoko mienu a wo Ghana ha NPP ni NDC. O share the kind of people in MPP. Now share the kind of people in NDC. Now, as a young guy, as a young student, a young graduate, a young gentleman, you want to build a very good political future. I think it is up to you to choose where you want to belong. To me, now share the visions and the aspirations of the NPP, the ideologies of the NPP, and then the ideologies of the NDC, no more aspirations. I felt my visions will just fit into the aspirations of the New Patriotic Party, other than the NDC. You know, I just thought it why I said it is important I join the New Patriotic Party, because our vision, our aim, our mine, you know, it also fits into mine. So it's just appropriate. I'll be a member of the New Patriotic Party.
So how well is the MPP serve the interest of a Mebunu Chichu? How well or party? How well almost serve?
Senam di kan there are two major political parties ewo my the NPP ni the NDC. O share historically NDC idi o minus be brecha NPP in terms of tenure, political tenure. But o share development, especially youth development, any social interventions across I don't think the NDC can even boast of a single, youth-centered social intervention policy. We were in this country somewhere in 2014, 2015. Former President John Dramani Mahama launched a Hope City project to give about 1 million jobs to the youth. It didn't even see the test of time. It was a whole scam on its own. And you see what baby are. Meanwhile, international journalists, BBC, CNN, and Omunio Bagana, MIA cartel sword, your mine taxpayers' money, a inaugural ceremony for Hope City. Say be my mebnu 1 million ejuma mebnu nya gidi of former President John Dramani mu, because no munim say oba be ye bibi papa. It didn't see the test of time. Ambaso it didn't happen. But offer the New Patriotic Party enyama omokania no, they try to do something for the Ghanaian youth. Just when we came to power from 2017, let me take it from Kufuor's time. when it comes to social intervention policies, NHIS, free maternal care, I mean a whole lot of them. When it comes to the youth, from 2017 to date, there's been a lot of youth-centered program. One, which is the NIP. NIP, a agency, for young entrepreneurs. Then they give them some funding, capital, because one of the major challenges are one youth business is capital. Because young graduates are we school, we in the national service, who need capital, be a bit media sharing business. We want more, a very good, brilliant business idea, but the source of funding is a problem, is a challenge. Then I buy it thought why I say, if say many opportunity, now say youth now, be a we school. The interest ke bin to na ban no e fan so youth na say na youth na so ono atimi mia nani eye ni bibi on his own as an entrepreneur ono so be fan the colleague youth san ye de build mind because person mind course it is all about the youth. Currently the government even has a policy of the youth start. The youth start is one of also the brilliant policies are ebabe Badwam mebunu titu e wo Ghana ha say minim says a youth start is a rolling out we are. It will be a transformational turning point for the entire youth of this country. So I feel that this government is really doing well when it comes to youth development. Over why year born home modern, why President Kufone Deba, Tama why Bano. We had a lot of people they rose against why but now we've seen the impact why have it on our socio-economic growth as a nation and as the youth. Then I think say comparing the two political parties, President Akufo-Addo, MPP, because we had a former president, he was able to tell us that he wasn't a magician. So only do new magic. To conjure human free heavens and back. So when you look at the two political parties, clearly you don't need any prophet to tell you that when it comes to youth development, NPP is on top, and NDC comes nowhere close to NPP when it comes to youth development.
Okay, so your candid opinion of Nanado's government, your party's government, for the past 6 years,
for me, Nanado has performed creditably well, and if you the Nanado be compare Obia, it should be Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Simplicity. In the Fourth Republic, in my candid opinion, as I said here, Meka said Nanado has performed better than all the presidents we have had in the Fourth Republic. It takes only Obia or a visionary to understand what President Akufo-Addo is doing. Because President Akufo-Addo is a trans-generational leader. In Yamano Yena, and Nagana Benya Sonfaso, just like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, they are not here, and a lot of people didn't see what he was doing. But after he had left, that is exactly what President Akufo-Addo is doing. I'll just take just one point. Look at the free SHS. Fast circle, of some of your rural areas, your slums. Now, because of free education. Personally, I know someone who JHS, who 8 A's. After I access to secondary school, they all died in a car accident. How to get to secondary school was a problem. To not turn both flow to a But President Akufo-Addo did free SHS by in 2017. She had the opportunity to go to school. She didn't even spend a peswa. And pay money, money textbooks. Because the major foundation of a nation is education. A nation without education, they are not practically up on some. And so we need education to drive the affairs of the nation. And so it would only take Obia or a visionary, Obia or foresight for the nation, Obia or thinking about the next generation, not the next election, and Obia taking bold steps to ensure free SHS. Free SHS, we had people who took the government to court to stop free SHS. He sued the government, and free SHS. And so if for President Akufo-Addo, now for the other side of the political corner, it is clear the visions of the president within this short time now, it has been so massive.
Apart from free SHS, your comparison is wild.
Apart from free SHS, I'm coming. Apart from free SHS, you go to one district, one factory. The industrialization sector of our economy is very integral. Countries will be Kosovo, Malaysia, even Ukraine that we've been talking about. Our industrialization has been key to the economic growth. Even in other African countries, Kwame Nkrumah time, we had a lot of factories. Fast forward PNDC, NDC era, factories, 90% go here. The meat factory, the tomato factory we had, even the Kumasi shoot factory. Nini go here under PNDC, NDC. Bako can't survive it. NDC couldn't even establish a single factory. In 2016, they went to the Bank of Germany to take loan for a sugarcane factory. It didn't see the test of time. But say, President Akufo-Addo moved from 2017 to date now. We can boast of about 127 factories nationwide. Our factory, our factory is boosting the industrial sector of the economy. And so when it comes to industrialization also, our President Akufo-Addo has performed creditably well in this Fourth Republic than any other president. Because they say, baby, you see a factory. Oko Weja Junction, there is a concrete factory. Oko Ningo Pampam, there is a steel factory, there is a tomato factory. Oko English Yaman from there's been
Obiajuma na makoye supportive and I say abine by nana from the scratch.
Whether it is Obiajuma and not from the scratch, the point is that it is boosting the industrial sector of the economy.
So it's not about say, a partnership.
What if you be single Juma? Or my na say be a tomato factory now to me produce 5 sachet tomatoes a day. Now buying say maybe wow, now produce 1 million tomato factories a day. Because you be Juma internet, it's not a point. No. It doesn't matter at all because even we the MPP we believe in capitalism. Boosting the private sector. And that is the integral part of the economy because the government cannot do everything on its own. It will need a private sector. Like multimedia you are doing here, it is a private business. And so the government cannot do everything on its own. Definitely we will need a private sector to help the affairs of the economy, to boost the affairs of the economy, especially when it comes to industrialization and then privatization. Okay, private sector, let me just say this. When it comes to industrialization and efficiency in the economy, privatization is very important because the private man probably might not be even efficient as the government sector. And so boosting the private sector, ensuring that government the private sector the needed resource, the enough resources are I think are very, very, very important to the realizing the dreams of Ghanaians and the goals of the economy.
I see. Mamenka, if you've just joined us, Kwesi Bocho Jr., part of the new Patriotic Party communications team, and Minya and Swabe Kamen Sawa had him say, Alhaji Nasiru Muhammad, National Zongo Caucus Communications Officer for the NDC, and so Abeka Mensawa. Alhaji Akwaba, assalamu alaikum.
Yenya. Wa alaikum salam. I'm say wa winning senior abrabon city.
Yeah.
Quite unfortunate. You can say ya nyame ase. That's it. Yeah, I'm by bokese na yenyina here.
I see.
As of mine as individuals because senior nyoma esiko no. I'm say ya pa kasakasa bebre no. Ya pa ho.
Oh,
yes. You do Bempenswa. It was very realistic to ourselves. Now, you can't say it here. You bear anything. Because in 2014, 2015, under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama, you have similar examples. We share international markets, highly volatile. We share senior, you be PRI, Timi Abuaya. Next Kabia yet to be nya. Emra Yakasa ye free lower middle income. Na yadi a compenswa as a fatayan as Ghanaians. Sekabia na yadi change na size canning baby. Nini kekao. I mean, John Dramani Mahama eteki decides bold decision. Hwe baby a win mombra. Yesin konya. Na yempe senior. Yebenya kwambia yebeyi ho efrimu. It was very acceptable. I'm so obi ate ase. Yenyina na ekabo mu. Ema ade no abedu mpempe so abedu. Obi asore koy. Mekai someone like what is his name? The senior minister today, Mr. Osafo Maf, with his MPP background, with everything, out of patriotism. We all have a hand in it. yempe solution osore sa okọ na nka wakọtena so no so de na adwen aba as a Ghanaian but kind someone MPP for kind including the sitting president today. He was the leader of the party then and still the leader of the party. To the extent that to me, Otu Sana Monoco be every party no. Men kobwa ma NDC abayo. Enya bi foforo. Enfa mbuma no magana fo nyina enya homfa so. Ene baby aya bedu no. Oma he we look. Say begu so atena se akasa. Then we are becoming more of your friends saying 1 year. Sabi wondering. But kwasibo chirizi critical issues. I say, o mind be a fapem ne ye. Inyuma hodo e wo mind ni me yan krankran nyuma aban aso na se sonko. Taking over the country no. O say Kwame Nkrumah penso till say PNDC NDC be take over. A lot of factories and industries and companies are collapsing. That is one major problem we have as a country. Because mo ntimi amwa to expand the scope a bit mama kwanya say enipa ebinya adwuma ye sika na abeka krom anum say amaye sika say mo tutu enso ntimi agina ye nti if there's any record to go by they are rather supportive of individuals almost obi ohana say be one example oye tomatoes ebia produce 5 packs a day and ababa waso na say over 1 million otimi produce. Who is really pushing the Ghana agenda? It's the MPP. Well, although Bekasa from his myopic point of view, Oshana he looks very young. Nia only man is a Ghana starting fitting. So catch him say why are they? And we're talking about a political party from even the PNDC era till we came to NDC till today. Oshe say then and a buying bitimi aya obitimi ashe sa ankran for no obitimi ashe omukina. To expand one very important thing, electricity. Who in this country can boast his chest or fire even the Rollins regime of PNDC? About John Dramani Mahama administration, where we expanded electricity coverage to over 84% of the country. Now then, Bionaka, Opeso Yejuba, Opeso Yejuba, and Unhia telephone, Unhia electricity, Unhia water. We expanded water coverage 73%. Now we catch up and say, so what have you do? How much have you added? 82% electricity coverage. Second only to South Africa. Here now the account. I will catch up and say you are boosted. Then so what are you boosting the local industries with? The private, what are you boosting it with? Kasa. That is it. I mean, break a mortar issue, kose issue. And then that one Ghana food and you come and sit here and continue to talk as though a man for sabi mo fa me engine mo na mo dwen mo ba na mo akeka bibi na mo asore akọ na mo dwen say e debi beba o there akunta there is something we call akunta da nkuntabu sada na beba o bia so ope o beba enti adada na ye de abetu mpempenso we no again assuming without admitting say yes it is true. NDC, PNDC are buying in the Ekeka home estate properties, ya tombi. Now my catch also correct. You better not say John Dramani Mahama Erebavish Commander Sugar Factory, 9 years sugar state property. What is the state of the Commander Sugar Factory today? 5 years, 5 years after you have mobile power. What is the state of Commander Sugar Factory? You like local industry so much? I am asking you, say, 1 year, one bank, say, Guguno, 1 year local industries. 1 year local for 1 year Ghana for Mudisika. Have you heard what people like UT, Eka? Have you heard what people like, Unibank for Eka? Efasa, Sikaya, banks there, Eguguno. As I am speaking to you now, there is nothing more important than say, Yenina Ebe local industries. Anamwa, Yadiatum. Play now, man, penny, Efako Badebia say, one own to me, and now you're playing a Ghana Yaton. Or Kohai McDam playing a 9 year local industry, and you're supporting. Is he hiring that one? Is he hiring that one? Okay. Man, because I said, yeah, dear Grobi Okromha, we are in a serious situation. Near Air Coast on my Ghana, Nano. And yet, Kasakasa, we should be listening on my iron, and it is very important. Certain MPP will start speaking to us the initiative ade omo beye ade efi situation aye wo yim na mom say you carry say you be kasasa na you be dede na you na you be I am telling you man in the next 3 months the speaker of parliament when you say he has been around for the past 40 years in the governance of this country the speaker of parliament Agbangbabi so nipa start me be no muton catch say in the next 3 months if we don't do something different ejuma 4 crown you to be nchomuka no fi say you are grown the yedi no fi say you are grown the 3 months
okay, so Kwesi, I'm sure sir Alaji come on what you say.
What you say?
Was situating a point yeah,
I think sir Mansana me question 15th December. Me intro. Ti me kan say be me evidence me tender ma. 15th December 2013 former President John Dramani kan say be or say Ghanaians have short memory and
what source your day?
Me source here Ghana web. Or say Ghanaians have short memory. I think say Alaji seeks to endorse that statement. Say I'm Ghana for our free. The intermakers and say, or say factories no mungu factories here. I'll mention them to you. It's Utari Sugar Factory. That be nego here. Egu under PNDC NDC bre. Kumasi Meat Board. Egu da ben. Egu under PNDC NDC. Kumasi Jute Bag Factory. No me if you swami. Egu under PNDC NDC. Ghana Airways. That be nego here. When they go Ghana Airways, PNDC, NDC, they go Ghana Airways.
This is a serious program.
I am giving you, please. Let me go on. For Alugu Tomato Factory, I they go here. PNDC, NDC, they go here. Akasanoma Radio Factory, and Watema, that they go here. So clearly, when it comes to industrialization, please, you people, you lack the moral right. And on my answer, I'm question, he was making a point here. I am young. I believe say a gray hair exhibition. We are here to talk about our intellectual prowess and not gray hair and I say old age exhibition. No, if an old age and can find 90 years for mukutapu manoma. And so when you are making your point, go ahead and make your point and stop those unnecessary. Or kasa about electricity. I see electricity or mobile number solve Ghana electricity problems. This is 26 October 2016 and in here, this is their deputy power minister speaking. I say frankly, money was a challenge in fixing Doomso. Frankly, money was a challenge in fixing Doomso. Not just a sika won't be to your Doomso. So they couldn't fix the Doomso because there was no money. This was 26 October 2016, just about 2 months after election. Oh my. And Alhaji Nasiru is sitting here telling Ghanaians they have come to fix electricity problems. First, he
talked about extension of electricity to various communities.
They have fixed it.
His concern was
if you extend electricity. Extension.
His reason being that also Buama local industries up to control. But for his extension of water, electricity, and certain basics.
When we are talking about industries, Okotema and the Mahama time, from 2012 to 2016 because of Doomso.
No doubt about that.
A lot of people that died out because of that.
That's a peculiar situation.
And so if you say you are extending electricity to the rural areas and those in the industrial areas
like Tema. No, you painted the picture, say, no,
I am making a point here. If for more do and they would have solved Doomso and came go a man for coastal. Coastal and a man for Juma. Oh my, Obiko loan at the Cotonam, Eba Beton. Not because of a binding mistake. Namne say no boka, no chashi, no war, and you're buying an eye. It is the government that has done it. And so when it comes to those things, again, 19th October 2015, Mahama told us that be ready to pay more if you want reliable power. Ghana 20 adi sikano mujibebre. Ekache say we should pay more in 2015. 2016 and the minister Ekache say money was a challenge in fixing Doomso. And so clearly when it comes to industrialization and I say boosting the economy, the NDC has no moral right to talk about that. Alhaji Nasiru Kasano, he made a point, say in 2014-2015 they were faced with similar crisis and they made a bold decision. So it's Alhaji trying to tell us, former President John Dramani bold decision is what the Ghana beko IMF now. It's your bold decision, a decision say beko IMF. There will be a freeze on public sector. Or my hene yere or ya buy juma or ya nurse or we school or betinefia onye juma because of your bold decision. Is it your bold decision say students able to your light bill or water bill? student obi a no we school a ne mahame ne papa ni hwe asebe ne papa de na ko school a we nya opportunity bi akọ school mu no so obetua water bill as a result of the mismanagement of the economy on your part, and you call it a bold decision. You are sitting here to justify such a excuse me to say a reckless decision and a lazy approach to governance. You call it a bold decision. Please let us not go there at all. Let us not go there. Say they were faced in the same 2015, 2014. Was there COVID? Was there a global pandemic that was hanging on the necks of the world? Tell me the global situation and now in 2014, 2015. Say we are in the same situation. We are not in the same situation. Clearly, we are not in the same situation. And so don't try to compare the mismanagement and justify the incompetencies in your administration with the current pandemic that we are facing around the world. Currently,
let's speak to the realities. So say, it doesn't solve the problems of the country.
Yeah.
Then two, as I already say, you need to admit that maybe all hands on deck for us to push the Ghana agenda.
Unadmittedly, even the president has admitted, say we are not in normal times. Unadmittedly, we are say globally things have been difficult because there is a pandemic hanging around our neck. Even the superpowers, if you go to Europe, their places are full of Kaumunya Binto. There has been a drastic change in the affairs of human life because of the global pandemic. Elsewhere, I lay a bond for government workers off or mutifie because I bind into me governments are borrowing in excess. About trillions of dollars and so no bet me there and so clearly no it is not as if say a Ghana and Kwana enyama assassin. It is not true. Obi Obeka Sabian is being very dishonest to himself and to the nation to come and sit here to suggest say a Ghana and Kwana enyama assassin. On my globally, I know you are an international person, you follow international news. Globally, people are suffering. People are suffering. And Ghana is no difference. People are suffering in Ghana also. But because of the efforts and the ideas and the visions of the president, if he had been the former president and NDC so moteswa global pandemic bi abasia nkofo no moteswa na pandemic bi ambae o man no hweinsi ekra o de Ghana kwhye IMF asese ye ho kire nti IMF mbema $1 billion as bosia enya so mo de chen as bosia enne me no ye tua to a yegusu tua hoka na se enne bibisa aba na se your president bi o say no, we shouldn't go there. The black man is capable of doing his own things. Let us put something small together. Things are difficult, yes, but we have to prepare ourselves. Say, you be free that situation. You be free that situation. You mean, you know, clearly, you know, when it comes to President Akufo-Addo is doing his best, or the best. In fact, option measures are particularly with the e-levy. Alaji Nasiru Kasano say, Babin say in 3 months' time, you intermediate your salaries, and he is happy saying that. Intermediate your salaries because of the attitude of your minority in parliament. And today, I will not mess with their minority attitude. They are hypocrites. And I'll tell you why they are hypocrites. Minority and the NDC, they are hypocrites. Can you imagine, say, their minority leader, Haruna Idrisu, came to tell us that. And then Mekachi was a mimi intro. Then I'll tell you my source. Alaji Nasiru so Canada, not in the source, but one fan the source and by Busrimuka. Yemfa say assembly keke no abetena ha no oka na dia dance aka
obi bekana se mama onko obi asa na me fisa standard set here
let me go on.
So
on January 27th, first let me take on December 2nd 2021, Haruna Idrisu, this is what he said. I say 1% e-levy is acceptable. Not just say I buy the e-levy ni ba 1% there NDC for besum, minority for besum. They don't know mo ya about e-levy no mo nye biem. Omo beti ase because e-levy ni there ya de papa. Nem mom omo problem ni say 1.75 na finance minister ni aban ni there aba na e do so dodo. Nti aban ni de ba 1% there acceptable, and this is from Adom FM online. On my own crop for the publish here.
But
first, please let me please let me. I'm making a point because I'm making a point.
We've not even gone down.
I'm making a point. January 27th, Haruna Idrisu came back 27 days after our cancer, and he came back said e-levy is likely to encourage armed robbery economy. Haruna Idrisu. You come and say e-levy 1% is very good. It will help Ghanaians. It is acceptable. 20 days down the line, you come and tell us that e-levy, the armed robbery, it is armed robbery on the economy.
What's your understanding of e-levy?
I'll come there. And so clearly, it tells you, say,
we are picking it.
These people, they are hypocrites. On my e-levy.
No, I admit that.
Yes. Debbie. And you're not calling the NDC phone.
Okay, so won't you say e-levy?
On my e-levy. E-levy, globally, things have been very difficult for countries and for nations. The economy is striving to survive, not only in Ghana, globally. And President Akufo-Addo, and then Aban Atenase who said, no, we cannot always go to this Bretton Woods institutions. If you're not sure, you say, Bema, we need a visit to our Bobra, now they be accommodate one walk or mammy. Say, Mama Miskan Koto Ediane, Mama Miskan Kutu member school fees. Ghana cannot continue doing that. Going to IMF all the time, say, give us money to fix our roads, give us money to finance our education, give us money to feed ourselves. We cannot do that. We have a visionary president now who is saying, say, we can do our own thing. Let us bring something small together as Ghanaians, 1.75, and then we use it to manage our own affairs, so that we will not have to go back to these Bretton Woods institutions. Like we went to these Bretton Woods institutions to borrow the $270 million for circle interchange. You 11.7% on that loan. 11.7% circle Dubai interchange now. Omoboy and Bosia, IMF my $270 million. We are paying $31 million as interest. Putting that $31 million, bet by Ghana. Now we have to free. Kaswa interchange. It cost Ghanaians $170 million from these Bretton Woods institutions. Now we are paying about $24 million as interest. Free money. And this is a president who is saying, no, we cannot continue paying this amount of interest to this Bretton Woods institutions, free money. We cannot do that. And so let us put our monies together. Let us do our own thing. Or my e-levy and your DC circle Dubai interchanger. And we wouldn't have been paying this $31 million to as so interest. And the e-levy in times like this, I think very important. And I am very, very much surprised that NDC forecast or Mokasa about e-levy. There hasn't been a single alternative to e-levy than to go to IMF, which is a lazy approach. Going to IMF might be a good politics, but bad policy. It is a good politics, a very, very good politics for them, but very bad policy by all standards.
I'm being very honest on my hand. Say, then we as the citizens and also we are contributing to the situation at your womb. I say so because say no be catch say IMF AEBB boni. Na say yakasa a mind be enquire IMF and let us all be ma yejai 1 year for with money na account. Don't you think we have to correct this impression we are creating about IMF? Wabra yina yeni say IMF a yina ye come once a week. Nansenya ena nanado dankwa Akufo-Addo as of 2016 ye free abayemono. Na programs any IMF one would end in 2017. Nanado dankwa Akufo-Addo etra so e de ko nenim say e very good because ena eboa no e ma na economy. Say ye ka IMF any the Bretton Woods institutions no ne kasa ni mo no pa kire say na ene o ma benyi nanado e say yanjeje e-levy taxes wo fie. Say wa man kwan ma ne nkofa enkoje sika abusua say yes I ebetua insihu any interest in the account. That is the impression is created. Clearly showing say onimu ni awoka. He doesn't even understand the issue going on. So oka che me say wuntimi nkwa IMF. Other programs are any IMF one. Have we truncated it? Our membership as a country with IMF, have we truncated it to now bastardize IMF? Yes, IMF will put restrictions, but restrictions now model to no. Be a kind of fiscal discipline. Say ukresika, umba ebeko school, oyere yare, o papa abo akokra or retirement. Inti busumu wa umunyina no so utwitwa bi bema. Na sa sika no wo dia for print. Ana mbati mu amu jiboni. And no IMF empini. And that is exactly what Ghana needs today in your taxes. Ghana here fiscal discipline because you want no money bebre. Your taxes ni bebre a wo jije da. Obi nkasa won't ya. When your taxes am wa kasa taxes no do so kra ma say wo de toll booth no mo obi antue bio. That is what you are saying. And you sit here boldly talking about say, and electricity, and a doom so, and Haruna this to say 1%, and a John Mahama say doom so, and Obi say money was the problem with doom so. Yes, money was the problem with out of doom so, yenya Mary plants. Out of doom so, John Mahama modern boy, yenya Mary plants. Sa Mary plant in there, a Ashanti region. Ashanti region, ye do more light, or take a course. Asante hene yankasa etin to so koko then ena mo aban no a wo se woni mu no John the man Mahama na Mary plant no ena e de ko Ashanti region ene ya bo ho nhihye ye free sika yes ena e de ko ya ye nhihye ya wo say ya Mary no ho no be magana $300 million annually 300 emfaso ebe sa Mary etua no ho ye tua sika no etua nti bibi biara e wo ho ne no e yamfaso e de ma Ghana man esansa Mary Ghana man de ane nti se ye free sika de ye de ye no wo ko amefa wo be hwese wo be ye sa de no instead of say wo be fa sika no na nde e ye party wo ha otira ye fa plane de akwa ha otira me fa plane we me pani ye dware wo mu ni ne keka no IMF ma wo kwan that is what one year woni mu de e ka se wo ko amefa wo nya kwan en say sika no let nobody believe say and the we are for the problem aba nti say omampanyin na do dan kwakofo do ne ba o me ani MBB aban no ade no atete apansamo a yenji ndi say globally problem wo yes globally problem wo but chere me wo manya papa oyere onua o papa o say obi obusiafo na abo o man no ye say governance no abum chere me manya e koso sa. Which means that the effects others are having, we are having triple of that because of the system of corruption I instituted in this country. Indeed, for me, sir, if we go to the Eurobond market, Ghana and help you and Copisca, then is it not alarming for you? The first Eurobond are from some mills, equal market and a Tuabo gas project. And that a Tuabo gas project is paying for itself. What Jessica over 368 billion. Show me an example of America. What kasa wo champion him kasa be kasa we show me your government Nana Dan Akufo-Addo government administration an example one American plan one example. Show me an example of a Tuabo gas project. Show me an example of your University of Ghana Medical Center. That is the people adi amount for bisa ehun say oman and I say aban no aye bibi abebo anchireba inti sika ya sign dem no ehun ewon faso. I've given you examples of investment in Ghana enya hon faso. As we speak today, we really Bloomberg, we come side, we rating agencies ni bibia no catch and say Ghana omo boy enkoko say ye kokra say ye kobo bisia obi an boy bisia and you think it's normal and you think 11 the best of the problem. You think 11 7 billion the best of the problem. Who said kra say 11 7 billion that is their target? Omahini, let me ask a fundamental question. I don't know if you've heard it. Say yet you omamo has since I started 11 since me ba mi aka sa hu bibi. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the Vice President and the head of the Economic Management Team. What's in the comment on E-Levy? Well, say, Otiabe Kuti asema ye kache da ena eno na ye di ejuma. Me mate Dr. Bawumia just before the 2020 election on Peace FM. Oka so obi bia obeji momo tax and aboba money tax and the panel episode di Ghana for him. That was his position. And then and the party promoting the voice. I can sit here on mine and say confidently and directly, Bawumia, His Excellency, the Vice President and Head of Economic Management Team, is against E-Levy. He's against it. Bawumia is against it. And they're against E-Levy. Into the monk can once I didn't know why Finance Minister. If Bawumia is for E-Levy, they should quote or and some will be a can or will be one time baby about me, I can't E-Levy himself. He should give me a copy of what Bawumia said. Even His Excellency Bawumia doesn't like E-Levy. Now we catch so we see 1%. What we say 1%, I work 1%, got you 1% today. Go and take it. And let's see what you are going to do with. Okay. In the main position is be say going to the Bretton Woods institution is a crime.
that person is a wolf who intends to make you his meal. The entire American is saying, you call Bretton Woods institutions in you be say president in you be say so sa plane no fa basa san kropo te se sika you hwehwe sika na yen hu basa no ni nyina no ye be hu na ase ene me no wo say there is an attempt to probe the COVID funds our parliament MPP for AC ano say wo mo pese ye be yes ha probe no na ye yes ha probe no na Ghana for hu bebia wo musika fa ena san nkofo we betina ha bi mu a wo mo ankasa be hu ni say ensem fatakura say nkofo we ekasa wo mo beti. The situation as we speak today requires that of intelligence, deep intelligence, and young kwala asemu, deep intelligence to save this country from the canker. Any the corruption that destroy your mind to eat latter. There is no sector in this country since the emergence of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Bawumia as the leaders of this country. There is not a single sector this sector has seen great deal of transformation. Not a single sector. The railway sector is grounded. Meaning we can say there is not a single railway movie in Ghana. Wrap up. Even from circle to nothing is working. And you sit there and continue talking.
On my medawase, so uzana large nasi you kasa say nye child play no. Once one for alternative be anto. Who for alternative back crown to. Ese oko IMF ebe ma of physical discipline. It is true, ebe ma of physical discipline. But where ebe ma of physical discipline, please?
What do you understand by alternative?
Oh, Alaji. Physical discipline a burden. Ebe 2 months for so. I don't think that there is a good physical discipline. Physical discipline ebe catch us a man for month for
physical, not physical.
Physical discipline, yeah. Monetary discipline. I ebe ma in say men for month for no. You call it a bold step, then I'm sorry, you people don't deserve to be in power. If you are calling unemployment a bold step, say yen fire sa enko she IMF num for a bailout or mbeboaye na yen manfo ntenafie the teaming youth amanfo boka school go to your school fees or your school no cheap bo floating ton. And Alhaji Nasiru is telling us that is John Mohammed's bold decision so ba Ghana for nye adwuma nye because of the IMF and he calls it a bold decision. The you people deserve to be in opposition. Yes, sincerely, because Ghanaians cannot invest in their education, the youth, and come back home to come and sell buffalo on the street. And you call it a bold decision. Oh my, yeah, course or not.
About those private sector,
please. Oh my, okay, I say. In
private sector,
the date end so you bad power. 30th April 2017. And you go to end gas debt. And you go to end gas debt. It means what we doing so. You talking about the fact that Bawumia is quiet about please. He levies a cabinet decision. Cabinet decision or man penny for now and no taking decision. So to come and say Dr. Granta will say Dr. Bawumia is against it. If he's against the levy. All right, against levy. 17.5 batch of financial services. Who for you addresses under NDC near 217 to the 50%. Then I'm here found. Clearly, no mind. These people they don't have any good thing for the country. Theirs is to create good and share.
Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Nyame Adma Monday we are meeting, but take care. Whilst on the road, wherever you find yourself, be careful. Na yensen share ya mecha ya ejwada. Thank you so much.